Yo, it's your boy HP like the sauce, Harry Pinero. And I'm joined by the one and only Young Philly. We are going to be the host today for the live watch-along at Kingpyn Boxing for the biggest fight of the year, if you ask me. And we are also joined by the one and only Wade. We call him the guru of boxing. Yeah. And he's kind of good looking, I think.
Yeah.
He is.
I think. And I think. Yeah. He's not giving you that respect.
Come on, I'm giving it to him, but not yeah, 100%. How are you today, Wade, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm blessed to be here with the two legends in the game. You know what I mean?
My guy.
You guys are beasts, man. I've been watching y'all since like, I don't know, 2018, 2019.
Way,
yeah, bro.
Appreciate
I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? When I met Philly a couple months ago, I didn't want to be all starstruck. But I've been watching, man. I've been watching. I've been clocking. So yeah, man.
Wait,
big fans of these two, bro.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here too, because me and Harry don't know a massive lot when it comes to YouTube boxing, and we understand you do. I feel like people would naturally say that the main fight is the biggest fight tonight. In your eyes, is it? Or is there another fight
I mean, listen, obviously this is the rematch, Gibb and Austin. A lot of people want to see this one again. Austin saying, listen, this time's going to be different for X, Y, and Z reasons. I'm using British slang here, that Z on y'all. But also, you know, Gibb looking to make a statement again, right? Listen, I put you down 5 times. Tonight's going to be the 6, 7, 8, LeBron style. Not 6, not 7, not 8. He's doing it again. But also, we have some guys, I mean, worldwide tournament here. So we have Whindersson Nunes. They're saying he's the Brazilian KSI, or maybe KSI is the UK Whindersson Nunes. He's that big over there. Man sold out an arena, sold out a stadium for a comedy show. He's Kevin Hart, bro. So he's that big down there. And he's taking on Poland's finest, man, Filip Pek. And Filip Pek has really nothing to lose, right? A lot of people not expecting him to do a lot in this tournament. So for him to come in, smash up Whindersson and get him out of there and move on, that's a big deal too.
Talk to me about Blueface, because that one was a shock for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. And then, like, more so like who he's fighting.
Yeah.
Because, like, when it comes to, like, status level, I wouldn't say they're similar. Yeah, why do you reckon Blueface fought to take this fight?
Blueface has wanted to fight for a while.
Yeah.
He has been trying to get on cards. He was supposed to fight my boy Sensei's buddy, Face Temper.
No way.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of fights that have kind of, you know, tried to be made and then fell out. I think he just wants to fight. I think he was like, I don't care who it is, whatever, sign the contract, let's go.
No way.
And Ed happened to be the guy.
So
it's a fun matchup because there's a 10-inch reach difference.
Where do you think that's going to go? I don't, because I've never seen Blueface fight
you know what?
Ed. So
I saw some sparring. It did look like he knows what he's doing.
Who,
and stuff.
Blueface?
Yeah. Blueface, yeah. I haven't seen much. What's the other guy?
Ed Matthews, yeah.
I haven't seen too much of him, but talk to me. With Blueface, yeah, coming in as a rapper, do you think the pressure is going to get to him, or do you reckon he has enough skills to be able to handle this?
Good question.
I don't think the pressure is going to get to him. The guy performs in front of crowds all the time. He has a fight under his belt. He won his first fight, Kane Trujillo, on bare knuckle card. They weren't bare knuckle, but they were fighting on that card. This is Ed's second fight as well. Fought on the inaugural Kingpyn card. Beat up Simple Simon, 50 years old, put him down. Said, listen here, old man, you know. But no, this is going to be different, man. You know, Blueface, 26 years old, 6'5", 10-inch reach advantage. Does pretty well out of southpaw, sticks some, you know, punches on guys. So I see this either being one of two things. Ed coming out swinging hammers and catching him on the chin early, or this is going to go Blueface's way. Ed's, I don't think, the level of boxer that Blueface is.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with that one either. Like,
yeah, I think for me, Blueface, yeah, I've seen him knock people out outside of boxing. so I know that he's definitely got that in him, but I think for me, this is a massive step up because of how massive the occasion is as well.
Yeah.
But think about this. The winner of this fight, and God forbid this happens, we don't want this to happen. We have 8 guys healthy right now in this tournament. The winner of this wild card fight, because this isn't a tournament fight, this is just a wild card fight, get it on the card, they could possibly sneak their way into this tournament should someone happen to fall out. So if you're Blueface or you're Ed Matthews, you're looking at this as a showcase to say, hey, listen, I belong here. You know what I mean? So Blueface, Ed, we'll see. They're fighting. Did you guys hear the bet that's on the line?
The what?
They got a bet on the line. Blueface wore this, I don't know what kind of chain it was. It was like
the
some
bandana thing. I've seen it. I've seen these
and
chains.
he said it was 200 racks.
Yeah.
And Ed said, I think he said, Ed, if you beat me, what you want? Whatever. And Ed said, I want that chain. So I guess that's the only bet on the line.
Did Blueface say yes?
Yeah, Blueface. He's like, yeah,
that's a lot of confidence because none of my jewels are going on the line for no fight. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
None
I don't know what Blueface gets out of that. I don't know what you know what? I don't know if I can say it. Ed said that Blueface could have his girl. So
yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through social media. I've tried to kind of be away from social media because of Ramadan and whatnot, but I'm back now.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that. That was like, I think they did a you know, a little face-off. They're facing each other, talking some trash and stuff.
But at the same time, no one really ever sticks to their promise because Who was it Jake? Someone reminds me. Was it Jake Paul that said he was gonna get? Someone was gonna get a
Yeah,
tap
Tommy
of someone.
Fury. There was gonna apparently Tommy Fury's dad said, "All right, listen, he's the one that shook on it and said, okay, cool.
You got yourself a deal, mate.
Yeah,
Fight man.
That's a good accent. Hey, but what? In the end, did he get extra dough?
No, I think there was a.
So Jake formed, like, actually brought out a legitimate contract, I guess, legitimate binding contract. The Furies never signed it.
Yeah.
And then after the fight, they were like, well, we got a handshake deal, mate. That's how we do, that's how the Furies do business. And so they never signed the contract, but they also.
Oh, that's sour from Jake then.
Yeah.
If he didn't give him the
yeah.
money, but
Yeah.
if he did, then big up you, cause you kept your word.
Another thing I wanted to speak about. We've also got two sisters on the card today.
Yeah,
Emily
man.
and Ellie.
Yes.
How do you look at their chances? Do you reckon it's going to be a sister victory, or do you reckon someone's going to fall short of a win?
It's tough because Elle has an opponent that's a lot taller, rangy, right? Miss Danielka, but Elle's probably the most experienced boxer
she's
in
had
the
a few
scene.
fights, yeah.
And she throws hammers, dog. I'm saying, like, if you're standing on the train tracks while she's running down, get choo-choo, bro. It's choo-choo, bro. You better just either, So she's dangerous. But here's the thing, guys. Her sister just started boxing about 6 weeks ago. I don't want to say she's like a 2.0 version, but she's bigger, stronger, broad shoulders, walked in,
you're
boom,
lying.
boom.
Yeah.
Yes, and planted feet on the canvas when we were watching the open workout and was cracking the pads too, so it runs in the family.
I'd love to see them fight. Imagine that, the two sisters
a
fight.
potential-
I think if
it's a
Emily
potential
wins
matchup.
tonight,
Yeah.
they've got a good chance.
Yeah.
But talk to me, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
your sibling. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How do you go into that fight knowing that you're here to win, but this is also your sibling? And you can break someone's jaw, you can break an eye socket, it could be crazy. How do you go into that? Because I don't think I would be able to fight my brother.
I got
think
three.
you would, you know.
I got three brothers, right?
Yeah.
I got three brothers. For me, I'm like right in the middle. So I got two older brothers, one younger brother. The younger brother's never beat me in anything, and he never will.
Oh, wow.
You hear that, Reese? He
Yeah.
never beat me,
Reese.
bro.
I know Reese is
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
telling
Right
you,
now.
he would try his hardest. So I'd be in there, you know what I'm saying? It's an older brother thing. You kind of like play around a little bit, but the younger brother mentality comes out. They want to put you down, you know. So you gotta be careful there.
Someone we have to mention, I'm sure a lot of the viewers at home would be wondering why me and Harry haven't mentioned him
Save the
yet.
best for
It's
last.
King Kenny.
King
Yes.
Now, I got to start with Kenny. I've told Kenny this myself, but Kenny is annoying for me because Kenny, for me, technically is an amazing boxer. I don't know much about the sport, but I know the things he does, it looks good, and I like to think it's the right way.
Yeah.
However, the guy just don't let loose. Like,
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
needs to let them go, fam.
Hey, man, put Philly in the ring, man. Let me say
No,
that.
if I went in there with those jabs, I'm getting back. That's
Man
not
said,
my
let me
fault.
tell you something. You just gotta
You're
let
gonna
them
see
things
later
go,
on
brother.
on the punching machine. But is that all what Kenny needs to do to win this fight today? Just throw his hands more? Or do you reckon there's more he needs to do?
There's a lot, man. You can. It's very easy to say, bro, just throw more. You got it. Just throw more. But there's a lot of things that come with throwing more.
Yeah.
The danger of opening yourself up to counter punches, which is why Kenny doesn't do that. Faye Sensei standing off camera right now was the first guy to really crack him, right? In their fight, overhand right. And Kenny felt that. 10-ounce gloves is like, oh, okay, this is different. You know, I got to protect myself, which is the right mindset to have. It's why Daily Paralysis is teaching him the right way to box. You said it looks good. It does because he's learning the fundamentals of boxing. Now, opening up means doing so safely, right? Patient pressure, not just swinging shots. And because the guy is fighting, my mate Nate, they call him the Thailand Mr. Beast, he's pretty decent at drawing guys onto shots and throwing something over the top and counterpunching off his back foot. So if you're Kenny, yes, all the things you said, you do have to open up more. You do need to let shots go, but it has to be patient. It has to be set up with that long freaking Tommy Hearns jab he has, dude. He's the Tommy Hearns of our scene. He's long, like his reach is bigger than mine. It's crazy,
incredible.
dude.
And it don't
why?
even make sense how long his arms are compared to his body.
And
It's
one
crazy.
Thing, one thing I've noticed about Kenny though is that we'll be filming and he's literally eating a certain type of food. He's
Yeah,
very serious when it comes
Locked
to
in.
training and
Like,
stuff.
it's his lifestyle.
Locked
It is
in.
everything. We see it about him, but. With boxing, I always try to understand what it's like to get into that ring because we've
Yeah.
never done that.
Yeah.
We've done stuff that's similar.
Well,
in
that's the
terms
question. Would you?
Oh,
We'll talk about that after. I think
Whoa,
that's too crazy.
hey,
That's too
hey,
crazy
hold
right
on
now.
a
We'll save the
second.
juice.
Hold on a
We'll
second.
before we actually even continue, guys, make sure you guys buy the pay-per-view. It's going to be an incredible fight, so please don't miss it. I know you want to see our beautiful faces, but there's a bigger fight to watch. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to ask you guys is the pressure. We've never actually been in a ring and been able to fight people in front of thousands of people. Do you reckon with the fact that, he's had a few L's and stuff, that this is going to be playing a part and maybe it's going to make him overthink And like what Philly's saying, maybe not throw his hands as much because he doesn't want to get knocked out.
No, I think Kenny, his experience is always the greatest teacher. Kenny's fought in front of 20,000 people now. He's fought in front of massive crowds, fought in the United States, fought out here, all with 10-ounce gloves, no headgear, which his opponent hasn't done yet. I think it's just going to help him. I think he's going to be comfortable tonight. This is his moment. I think he knows that, and this is his opportunity. He's always been, you know, co-main event, undercard so far. I think he knows this is his opportunity to really submit himself in the influencer boxing scene and become that main event guy I think a lot of people see him as.
Yeah. And we're obviously here because of, you know, YouTubers and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
In your opinion, how have you seen the sport grow? And are you seeing the respect get bigger and better? Because I feel like sometimes people want to watch YouTube boxing more than, you know, quote-unquote professional boxers. How have you seen that, in your opinion?
When this thing started, we were talking about Joe Weller and Theo Baker in a back garage gym, and True Jordy doing a little commentary on a playback. So it started from there to selling out 20,000, right? And then selling out another 15,000. KSI taking over the UK side, Jake Paul taking over the US side. This thing has gotten so big that pro boxing has had to take notice. Not that they necessarily even wanted to, but they had to. Who would have thought that DAZN would have a 5-year deal with an influencer boxing company? Who would have thought we would do a world tour with a brand new influencer boxing company all the way through 3 months down and more people coming into the scene that we didn't know could even box? Like, some of these guys aren't natural athletes. They're not guys that had this crazy pedigree background, but all of a sudden they find their niche in this boxing and it puts them to the next level. Guys like Slim even, you know, guys like an Isan Gibb. Who would have thought that guy would be where he's at in the boxing ring?
And he's such a funny, calm,
and a
lovely
nice
person.
human being. Horrible footballer though.
Yeah, one of the worst ever. No.
Gibbs.
Can we explain?
Hey, the Sideman match.
I saw the Sideman match.
I was right mid, and Gibb was right back.
Right back.
Oh my
Gibb. He was right next to me. He was right next to me.
Horrible footballer.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone trip over nothing.
Hey, do you know it?
I'm sorry, brother. I watched him. I was like,
watched it back and I saw him trip over nothing. I thought someone slide tackled him. But yeah, no, going back to you, I think for me also, just obviously being a YouTuber and being able to like watch my friends, you know, be dedicated to one thing, and then obviously now it's gone to something bigger and better. So to answer your question, which you asked me, I definitely would, but I respect the sport so much, that I would want to really hone in on it. Seeing Kenny, the way he is so disciplined and stuff.
And the way his body transforms.
His body, bro.
Crazy.
He went from being like a slim fat man.
Yeah, he was slim fat. Facts.
Yeah, slim fat. You know, like his body.
Skinny fat.
But he had a little belly.
Yeah, little belly, tits and stuff. But I feel like now he's at a level where I feel,
You did. I'll be honest.
Skip over that one.
Yeah, I didn't skip over that one.
That was crazy.
You know what, Ken?
That
Just
was
forgive me,
violation.
brother. I didn't mean to do that, but
Harry
it had
said that, bro.
It had to be said.
Men did the motion moves, like the fist and everything, bro.
You didn't need to do that.
But honestly, like I think for me it's something that I would want to like really hone in on, learn as much about the sport as I can before I go into it, and I don't want to embarrass myself because I've got son. And
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I don't mind embarrassing myself if the paycheck's right.
So, okay, cool.
However,
Philly,
what I want, no one is going to offer me. So
okay, so Philly, let's just put it out in the
layman's
open
terms,
now.
I am never going to do a YouTube.
Wait, you never know. There could be a promoter watching right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
On the phone and said, Philly, how much do you want? I told him my number. He went, if I'm not getting that, neither are you.
Why are you doing this? Like, that's how it talks.
But do you get my point?
What accent was
So
that, bro?
I know if Dej ain't getting what I want, Dej, come on, bro, I can humble myself and say
Yeah,
that
of course,
Dej is 5 times bigger than me. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not getting that, bro. And I don't love fighting like that. You see, like he likes a little fight.
A little
I
scrap.
don't. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what I would say though too, Philly? You don't have to go and fight, but training it and
That's what
getting
I was going to ask you.
and getting
No,
a
but once I
mindset
start
for
training, I'm in.
Okay, so you would switch on. you
Yeah,
think?
100%.
Okay.
That's what I know my boy.
Yeah.
Someone like Philly, like I remember when Philly was training in the gym, oh my God.
He's into it.
Brother, he
Yeah.
looked,
When I'm into something,
he looked,
like,
he was a beast. It was swell. We had a YouTube video, and
Man,
honestly,
put all new mirrors in the house. He's like,
bro,
oh, you need
it was
this
he was doing topless snaps for no reason. No one asked you. No one
Man,
asked
which
you to be
direction
a
are we
topper.
headed today? We going?
But I think that would do well for you. I feel like you're someone that's when you're concentrated on something, you really go and
I
deliver
have
it.
had
Got a couple
few
offers?
guys though, yeah. A few
Couple
guys offer me out.
Can you name who it was the opponent was supposed to be?
Yeah, actually, I got a direct DM from, what's his name? The guy from Dubai. Money Kicks.
Oh,
Money
okay.
Kicks.
Brother?
wants to fight me.
I would have said, yo, just punch
Money
me
Kicks
here.
wants to
What?
fight me.
Money kicks, okay.
Yeah. And then we was trying to again sort out numbers, nothing that I wanted.
Money Kicks,
Because you know what's, anyway, like I
Yeah.
just put it into perspective. Like
Yeah.
if I got to
Yeah.
now train for 6 weeks, that means I've got to turn down shoots. But from all those shoots, I could have made what I made from the match.
Yeah,
so I look at it in hindsight and I'm like, well, I don't really want to fight. And I'm just going to stay out
the right
of it.
mindset.
Oh, wait, I've got a question for you.
watch-alongs.
I've got a question for you. And guys, and listen, any questions you want, we will answer them somehow. Somehow questions will just come to us. What would be the ideal boxing match for you? Throughout YouTubers. I know we've seen some of them before, but what would be ideal?
And I want everyone to say this, because I feel like mine might be different. And we even got Sensei behind the camera. Sensei, shout one out as well if you think of a good fight. I'll go first. I'm going to say Salt Papi KSI. Flipping hell. You see that? Salt
That's a banger.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
I've
been saying it for years. I've been saying it since we saw Salt Papi. I mean, it was Andy Worski, but just watching him move around, and even in the Halal Ham fight, I was like, oh, this guy is a problem.
He can move, bro.
And then watching him do it to Josh Bruckner, I was like, okay, we really got someone. And it makes sense. The trajectory, the weight class now, KSI's come down. That's a fun fight. And I think they even mentioned it a couple days ago. It might be one they can do.
Is that on Salt?
Yeah. KSI came in, I think, lighter than Salt Papi came in his last fight. So 173, 174 is where KSI, in pounds, I don't know kgs, but Salt Papi's right around that 175 mark, too. So it's a fight that can be made.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, KSI got to get through Joe Fournier. Now Salt Papi got to get through Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Sheesh. And then we'll see. But for me, a dream fight, and it's one that I wish we could have gotten here in this tournament, it would have been Gib versus Slim. I've been wanting that one for years. That's such a big fight. I mean, obviously, you could go KSI, Jake Paul.
To you, why is it big? Is it because they're similar in ways, or do you feel like...
Similar in ways. I mean, both guys represent the East, and they very much come from that culture. And also, you know, Gib has the loss to Jake Paul, but outside of that, has put everyone out, you know, and the Taylor Holder fight dominated him, came back, built his name back. And Slim, undefeated, taking on guys that are far bigger than him most of the time. Again, that weight being closer, I think that's a fun fight. And they're right there always, like, oh, it's Slim, Gib, you know, pound for pound rankings, those two as well. What are you saying, Sensei? What you got?
I'm saying Gib and Kenny.
Gib and Kenny?
Gib and Kenny.
We might get that one.
Ooh.
We might get that one.
I can't.
No, that's the thing,
I don't want to talk too much.
That's
on
the
it.
thing.
Do you know what?
But I remember
I think it's
Kenny-
only time that we bring in Sensei. Sensei, get in there.
I don't even know
Sensei,
if
get in there,
Sensei's got it.
Sensei.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sensei, my boy.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
to see you, my guy.
Hey,
brother.
buddy.
Good seeing you.
Come on. Ooh. Y'all peeping
right here.
y'all peeping
Sensei,
the
let me
hoodie?
ask you.
Y'all peeping the hoodie?
Oh, breakdown.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Well told.
Talk to me. What y'all know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
yeah.
What's
Let
up,
him know the
baby?
dates, though,
What's
Sensei.
up?
Let him know the dates.
Yeah, baby. Hey, we already here for number
you gotta tell
one.
me. Oh, you
June
don't-
3rd on the second
Yeah, you
one,
know-
August 5th on the
he knows
second.
them. He knows
On the
them off
third
by
one,
heart.
come on now. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's
And obviously,
prototype.
it doesn't say in small print, but me and Philly will be ringside. That's what you said,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was like, for sure. For a
Yeah, no,
small
'cause I
fee,
remember you
Philly
said
will
that.
be ringside.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
Wade
yeah.
handles that. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he handles
I
all that.
remember you said that. So, Sensei, I want to ask you just before we continue the conversation.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what would be the biggest YouTube boxing fight that you would love to see?
I would love to see, I said Gib and Kenny.
Yeah.
Mainly because, obviously the fight would be dope. There's so many people that would, like, the fights would be awesome. But Leon and Daly.
Come on now.
The
Leon
coaches.
Wills.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Daily, bro.
the coaches.
Yeah, 'cause I was like-
coaches fight.
Hold on.
No, not fight. Just the
I wanna see
lead
a
up.
fight,
The,
then.
well, the fight too.
But the build-up
But
between
the
Leon
build-up,
and Daly. Yeah.
we were just talking about it with Leon.
Yeah.
And he brings it on, and just those two guys, you know, they typically been on the same side.
Yeah.
Right, with
Yeah,
Veggie
they're friends
and Kenny.
outside of it, yeah.
Right? But you know that no friends in this game, right?
Bro.
War. So those guys are like,
Both
when they
those guys
switched
are like
on,
that.
that would be insane. Right? We're gonna collide.
Facts.
Like the whole UK fan base will collide.
Yeah.
I've heard
You know what I
Kenny
mean?
mention it a few times.
They have.
He said it. He said it a couple times.
we might
like,
get
I
it here
want
in the
Gib.
tournament.
That's what I'm saying. If it works out that way, that could be a finals matchup.
If we manage to get one of the guys up, then we've definitely got to.
Yeah.
We definitely got to ask them.
And see who they would love to fight. Because I feel like for me, Kenny, he's not scared of anyone. That's one thing I've learned about him, yeah. And why I'm so...
He took this guy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you right now, the moment I knew I was gonna like definitely retire, okay? I was planning on retiring at this last fight with Kenny.
Yep.
But, you know, I fought for a while on and off, so like it's not new to me.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like, oh, okay, I'll do another one. But the Kenny thing happened. You know, I heard him round 1, I'm feeling good.
Yep.
And I heard him again round 3. So I feel like I'm feeling good,
Yeah.
right? So I take a peek over at the end of the round. My dad's talking to me. I take a look. Kenny's already off the stool, excited for round 4. I would have been fine if it was over after round 3. And I look over and I go, this kid loves this stuff,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And then even after the fight, right? He was like, you want to do it again?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, you crazy, bro. No,
Yeah.
not right now. I want to go relax, right? I want to go chill. So that's just a testament
He's
to
in it, man.
how he's
Yeah,
been.
yeah.
You see he's shredded, right?
so
in the gym,
shredded. Yeah, yeah.
active, how many
He looks
fights he
good, he
has.
looks good.
So it just shows, it's a testament to everybody that's in the influencer scene, how serious they're taking it. I see it, and I'm someone who's competed,
Yeah.
and I can't believe it. Like, I'm impressed by, like,
For those that
dedication.
don't know, basically me, what is it like? What's the preparation like in regards to a fight?
don't know
like,
that either.
yeah,
What is it actually
what do you have to
like?
go through? Like, and what are the things you have to stop doing?
And one more question
Yeah,
to add
yeah.
to that. What's it like the time frame you have to train before a fight?
It's the toughest thing. Typically, you're looking 8 to 12 weeks is what you want for camp, right? Dedicated to get in proper shape.
Yeah.
Then some guys, 1 to 3 sparring sessions a week. But you're supposed to be in the gym like a pro. It's like their full-time job,
Yeah.
right? So they're spending 4 or 6 hours in the gym, right? Doing technique work,
not me.
doing
Yeah.
conditioning, doing strength and conditioning. Then they're sparring some days. Then they got recovery, right? Then they're trying to recover their body, rest, and then repeat, right? So it's tough for these influencers, even myself. I run a dojo full time. So it's tough to be able to fit in camp, and it's different for everyone. Guys like Gib,
Yep.
Kenny, they just drop everything, right, for the most part.
Yeah.
And and they're just locked in, because
just
you
do it,
need
yeah.
that, right? If you're somebody that is new, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a fight, and you're trying to balance it all, I mean,
Yeah.
it's insane. That's why there's a big difference between amateur fighters and pro fighters, because amateurs, they're still doing their job. They're still working their 2 jobs and then trying to pick up fights because they don't get paid.
Yeah.
Right, so amateur boxers are different. A pro fighter, right, that's what they do to make money. So now they can dedicate their time to doing it, but it's grueling, man. It's just pain all day.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Do you end up getting used to the pain, and does it start to become like bearable? Because I remember
Yeah.
like, when I train, if I go to the gym or whatever, the first day you're there,
Oh,
it's
horrible.
It's horrible. Second
But then
day,
by the
it's like,
7th, you're like, why am I feeling the pain?
I love
You
it.
wanna
I love
feel
it. Is
Yeah.
that kind of like the same when it comes to boxing?
100%.
Yeah.
Once you get into the routine, you can anticipate what you have to do for the day, right? And then also, once you start making progress, it sucks in the beginning when you're new, especially if you have a tough fight coming up. You're learning stuff, and also you're getting battered in the gym because you need to be put in the fire, right, to get better. But once you get through that and you start making progress and you're feeling good, if you're just getting smoked in the gym,
Yeah.
then it's terrible. You got to find your confidence as well as you learn the skill. But man, it's crazy. I mean, I'm looking at, like, they had the press conference in Brazil. Some
Yeah.
of these girls, right? Daniela.
Yeah.
It's her first fight ever, just in general. She has to go to Brazil for a press conference, then come back, and they're doing all this stuff. Most people for their first fight is just like down the street, nobody there.
Show home.
You get to develop all that. Their first fight under the bright lights, traveling press conference,
Yeah, no, it's
face to
crazy.
faces,
It's
all this
crazy,
media
it's
work.
crazy.
It's insane. Even the people who are coaches who are fighters, are like they can't see how they're doing it.
On another promotion, we watched 20,000 people sit down and watch KSI walk to the ring. I'm sitting next to Chris Eubank Jr. He goes, what am I looking at? This is a pro that's been, at the highest level. He goes,
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. It's a difference, man. This
Yeah,
is why
man.
influencer boxing is so different.
No, I think it's becoming, again, that's probably why I'm here as well, to learn more as well. But even more so, it's like, it's showing again, like, we can kind of do anything, and it's showing that, like, especially
Oh my
the young
God, wait,
kids.
our food.
Yeah, especially
Carry on.
my man got 2 of them things.
What,
Which
you
one?
ain't got
Which
two?
one,
Yeah.
bro?
I feel like
No,
it's
no.
important
We
to
don't
have
say,
food.
huh?
We've all got one.
Why is it important? What's the second one for?
Well, I actually bought this for business, and then it ended up becoming this phone.
Yeah.
Because like, if I left this phone at home,
You just take the other
naturally-
one.
Do you get
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
I thought it was for Snapchat. You were talking earlier about stuff. Taking
No,
Snapchat.
it's the same thing.
Trying to bio, hey, yo.
No, but I think, again, like, why I respect this.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen,
What's happened?
Guess what's happened to our food?
The food hasn't been delivered.
So, because obviously we're here having a chat with Wade,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
say-
Yeah.
They said that the driver could not deliver the food.
Oh, no,
And this is what we
buddy.
do for you guys. And sometimes you think that
It's fine, though.
it's
The
all
Breakdown Boys broke
it's
up
all
the food
glory,
parlay?
but sometimes you don't even get to eat.
This is crazy.
I want to ask everyone a question then.
Yeah.
Because I believe this, and I don't know if, again, I don't know everything.
Okay.
Is KSI the best YouTube
Oh
boxer?
my God, I was just about.
But great
No, do
minds,
you know how much?
great minds
Bro.
think
No,
alike.
bro, I was just about to ask
You guys
this
are on that
chemistry,
ESP,
but I
bro.
think
That's
that's,
what it is.
I think that's
Done that
interesting.
breakdown chemistry.
Why do you say
Facts.
KSI? I say
All
so
right.
puppy.
So I think, yeah, for me personally, from what I've seen,
Yep.
when it comes to like whenever he's fighting, that's like everyone's attention is there. It's
No, but
focused on
that's
that.
like more poster boy. Like I'm talking
Then
more like.
also, I've seen KSI fight, and I think
One
he's
more
really
time,
good.
Philly. Show me again. Show me again. Show me again.
Too overhand.
Like, do you see why I can't can't go in the ring.
You gotta get a regular shot valid.
What is that? Bro, I'm getting beaten up.
Yeah.
I can't go in that ring. I can't.
Yeah, no, for me.
Yeah, no,
Just-
bro, I
yeah,
can't.
yeah,
I
for me,
wouldn't.
let's just-
I wouldn't.
let's
Gotta keep
keep
it
that.
straight as court.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you
I
can't come
went
over
like
the top.
this.
Yeah, you went. That's
Said
that.
we
You know,
swimming.
that's that cartoon fight. Yeah. So the reason why I'm mentioning KSI is because
Yeah.
I've watched him fight twice live. Yeah. And I just felt like he's absolutely dominated his opponent, and he genuinely has a lot of confidence. Now I haven't seen Salt Poppy fight, so I can't speak on him, man. But I'll just say him. I don't think he hasn't lost, and he's done 2 fights, even though it might have been bums who was fighting. Yeah. Quiet, please.
Hey, can you lot keep it down?
Yeah, because we are working.
definitely
Yeah,
filming.
come on.
Yeah, guys,
Hey,
come on,
you
man.
gotta- you better relax.
Yeah,
That's
because
Ebony Bridges.
down, man.
Philly doesn't want to have to
weren't
do
talking
this.
serious.
Hey,
You don't want
real
Philly to do
quick.
this.
We're talking to Ebony though.
That's Ebony Bridges over here. You
Oh,
better,
no,
you
no,
better
no,
be quiet,
never
bro.
Ebony.
No, wasn't talking to you,
Never
Emily.
Bridges.
It's my fault. I was like,
No,
No,
we weren't talking to you.
Hey, that
Whoa.
was crazy, bro. Yeah, we can't wait to have you on the
Yeah,
show,
honestly, Emily, oh my God. I'll fight your corner anytime, man. I'll be honest. You don't know about that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Can I be honest with you?
See?
Honestly,
okay.
this is the best show
Hold on a
of
second.
My life.
in our life.
You know, I forgot what we was
I gotta get
talking
my
about.
glasses.
Yeah. Was he talking about rugby? Was it rugby? Was it rugby we was talking about? Yeah,
Did you hear rugby? Because what was he talking about? Rugby.
Was he talking about rugby? Yeah. There was 2 basketballs. Yeah, trust me.
Okay.
Swish. Anyway,
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Going back to what we was talking about, yeah.
No, you're good. No, we're good. We're good.
Hey, back to it. Hey, look,
We were bouncing, bouncing.
Eyes on the ball. Eyes on us.
Yes,
So I've gone with KSI just based off that.
Are we eliminating Jake from this conversation?
Yeah, what's up?
That's what I want to hear from you
What,
guys.
you reckon Jake's levels compared to
Listen,
Salt
okay.
Pops?
I don't think it's levels, but
Go ahead.
no, you know what I do? I think it is levels right now because what you have to put into play. Yeah, you said this earlier.
Yeah.
Man, he looks nice when he's moving around. He
Yeah.
looks nice. There are some things that allow guys to look a little nicer. Level of opponent, right? The ability of that fighter to implement a game plan versus an opponent that maybe doesn't know how to fight. Honestly,
Yeah.
Jake has fought the toughest guys in the scene. You can say, oh, they're not boxers, but you're talking about Anderson Silva. You know, you're talking about
buddy.
the best striker that's ever
UFC,
lived.
you know.
You're talking about Tommy Fury, 9-0, 10-0, 23 years old, right? Young guy, pro boxer, 10, 12 years of experience. Talking about Tyron Woodley, 5-time UFC champ. Yes, not predominantly a striker, but a guy that cracks like no one in this scene.
Yep.
He puts this on you as a meat cleaver. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Man.
His resume.
No, fair enough.
You have to give the resume. If you're talking about superstars, yes,
Yeah.
KSI is a massive
Yeah, yeah.
superstar. It's hard that you can't deny what he's doing, selling out arenas, all that. Can't deny it. But as far as the resume, Jake's at the top.
Remember, because like I don't know, I know absolutely nothing about boxing. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to like, obviously I can tell who's a good fighter, but when it comes to like little stuff like technique, like the southpaw stances position, I don't know how many are there. How many
Yeah, 2
different forms of
positions.
starting? Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, I don't know none of that.
Two stances.
Yeah.
But bro,
You can
see
go
when
between
I watch
them, you
Salt
can-
Puppy,
Yeah.
like he just looks like that's what you're meant to do.
Yeah.
Smooth with it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Passes the eye test.
It's
Absolutely.
just so
Yeah, yeah.
clean. The dodges ain't fast, but they're slick. Like I don't know how to describe him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's just special, man.
Well, that's the thing. We just don't know
I
how
enjoy watching
special
him
he
fight.
is yet.
Right, because you look at, especially boxing or fighting, you look at a guy like Deontay Wilder, right? If you didn't know his resume and you saw him on the pads,
Like, who is this
you'd be
guy?
like, you wouldn't think he has his resume because his technique's not there and he kind of fights wild. But because of the people that he's beat, that solidifies his credibility. And Jake's, right now, his resume,
Is
no one
incredible.
has his resume,
So,
right?
are you saying resume's more important?
If you're talking about the boxing specific side, yes.
Yeah.
If you're talking
For
about
sure.
the influencer boxing side, where you combine both, that's why KSI is right up there as well.
It would be unfair
Yeah,
for me
KSI is
to
right
call
there.
Salt Pappy the best then, based on resume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, technique-wise,
When
you
he,
could,
we'll see what he
but-
does with this one.
With
A lot
this
of
next
people
one.
look-
Okay,
This
fair
next
play,
one's
fair
going to be a
play,
big
wait.
deal for him, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Anthony
yeah.
Taylor's no joke, and
That's
he's
fair.
hard.
Yeah.
No one gets him out of there. He's hard to really get out. If Saul Poppy knocks Anthony Taylor out, we got to start going. Hold on a second.
Oh,
man.
okay, cool.
But that's
We-
why I love
because no
boxing,
one knocks
though,
him out.
because
Yeah.
it's all. Sometimes you might say on paper, like for example, someone's resume could be like, oh, he should watch this
Right.
person, but someone could just be mentally ready and more have that cutting edge that someone
That's
else.
what we
is
talk about with
missing.
KSI.
That's why I love boxing. though.
KSI's mindset is the thing that's propelled him because he's not a crazy athlete. He has some. We've seen now though he is explosive, fast, and all that. But his mindset, his ability to dedicate himself like no one else does, and again, if we're talking about the influencer side, and do all of the other stuff.
It's insane.
The guy's still doing YouTube, still doing Sidemen, still doing tours, still doing Prime, and doing this other stuff. Where everybody else shuts it down, he keeps all that going. That's what puts him at the top.
Yeah,
Well,
for
boys,
sure.
honestly, it's been incredible
Yeah.
having you guys
No,
here.
thank you, gentlemen.
And you've
Really
given us a
appreciate
lot of knowledge. So I just want to say, moving on for the next card that I'll be part of in the next 6 years.
Okay.
In the next 6 years. Yeah, in the next 6 years. Talk to me before we let you go. What do I need to change about myself in order to be ready for this?
You got to get rid of the shape up. You can't care about this. It's got to go.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
We got to. You're not fighting now. That's why yours looking nice.
Yeah, you got a
But you got to
serious
forget
fade,
about
though.
You got to forget about this. You know.
Yeah.
It's all about now learning to fight. You got to come to Boston. Come
Yes.
train with Sensei.
Me and Sean Foley.
Get some
You and
coffee.
Sean Farley.
Sean Farley.
Yeah, inner city boxing.
I like that name, Sean
Yes,
Farley.
Mikey Bolger.
Maggie Bulger. What else you need, man? What else?
You just got a lot of influencers I can see, not a lot, but a few of them will like to just kind of tiptoe into boxing. They'll find a trainer, start working out like in their backyard or in their giant warehouse that they have. And it's best to do something like Kenny did. You want to get good
In
at
the fire.
boxing? Straight to the trenches.
In
You
the
got to go
fire.
into a boxing gym, be around boxers, right? Because those guys know what it's like to be in the ring.
Yep.
So sometimes, unless your opponent is doing that same thing, it's best to not try to recreate your own version of boxing on your own schedule. It's best to just become a boxer. Try to become a boxer while trying to do everything else. That's the main thing.
And you got to get us on the Foot Asylum blind date thing. That's
Oh, that would be jokes.
Yeah,
Hey,
amazing.
we had
That's
you
it.
two on there.
That's it, baby.
I reckon he would be the coldest, though.
No, Wade's
cold.
smooth.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, Wade's smooth.
Because Wade will have
Even look
some
at
money
the-
in the game. He'll be there for real.
Who are you talking to?
You know he was an underwear model, right?
He was a what?
He was an
what we
underwear
saying?
model, right? You know that?
No, you
don't over
wasn't,
there.
Wade.
Don't be
Yes.
telling him that.
No, you wasn't.
Don't be telling him
What
that.
brand was it?
Well, a couple.
Talk to him, Wade. Talk to him. Talk to him.
No, wait, we're not going to do that. Wait, hold on.
Calvin Klein.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know.
Never.
That's what I wanted to
Giorgio
know.
Armani.
What, you was wearing a CK's posing like this?
Yeah, like that.
Why did he do the mad poses
That's
though?
pretty
Like, why
accurate.
is
I
it
hate
never
that.
just this?
It's one of these, you know, one of these, you know what I mean?
Look at that, look at that.
And you notice
Spread
they
out.
do mad poses on there.
Why does he keep doing this? What's this?
What is this? That's like, I'm that guy.
Yeah, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
He's hilarious.
I know, it's been a pleasure chatting to you guys.
Yeah, Wade,
my
Sensei,
man.
big up, man.
Appreciate
Real man.
you.
Thank you
And let
so
them know
much.
about the drip, though. Watch out for them when you see them.
Yeah, come on.
yeah.
And an
Come on
honorable mention, Sensei's quads.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at
yeah.
the definition of them.
Teardrops,
He's got
buddy.
bigger quads than I've got
No,
biceps.
don't you do
Teardrops,
that.
buddy.
I wish I was
Hey,
wearing
whoa,
shorts
whoa,
today.
chill. I wanna-
No, you're not a
We gotta
quad
get
guy.
out of here, bro. We gotta go.
Take care, lads.
Oh, we gotta do this. Oh, we gotta do this bad boy.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
What we saying? What we saying?
Okay, so
yeah,
you
so,
might not believe me, and I really don't care.
I want them going
yeah.
first.
But
You guys go first.
I want Philly. I want Philly first.
Australia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look,
Philly
let me tell
first.
everyone a story.
Yeah, tell them.
I've gone Australia with the boys.
All right.
Vegas
Hold on.
squad. Wait, are we on this one?
No, hold on. I'm just going to go and get something quickly because we're going to write these scores down because there's no
There we
way
go, there
anyone's
we go.
cheating. So, guys.
Are we still on this
You going
one?
last?
No, we're on this one. And this one. Yeah, that one.
All right, it's the one with the red light.
Yeah, yeah.
So, me, Harry, Chunks, Darkest Man, and that's it, right?
Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson, minus Mike Tyson, we
Yeah.
went to Australia and we went into an arcade. And I had the strongest punch. Yes, me.
Yeah.
I had a stronger punch
Hey, man,
than Harry
you know what, though?
and Chunks. But today could be a different day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go last.
Harry,
Harry,
you going last? Nah.
So
Okay,
what
I'll
we're
go
going to do is we're going to start off with Wade.
Yeah.
Wade.
It's like that. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
We got what score I got last night? It was like 8:30.
This is- I'm so excited for this.
We doing no
Wade-
step. We're not
Wade did
running
more
into
than
it.
me.
No step.
No step.
How dare I? Big up Hard Hitters UK.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
sure you've seen them
Big up.
more than
Hard
anything
Hitters.
media. They're
Yeah,
doing amazing things.
yeah.
All right,
Good
here we
brothers.
go.
But yeah,
Go follow
up
their
first, we got
Instagram.
Wade.
What you saying?
Can I kick it? I kicked it last time.
You know what? You could, because of today, you could do whatever you want.
I
we
may
go.
pull a muscle. I didn't stretch it.
Here we go. No warm up. Watch yourself. I'm twisting like a top. You ready?
Okay, watch out.
Ready?
Make sure
Light
I'm not
work.
in frame.
Watch
Yeah.
it, Philly.
Light work.
Okay, so that's someone's jaw just gone.
Oh, Wade.
We're
Damn,
going with a 8.
Hey, Wade.
Okay, Wade.
No warm up.
8-3-4 from Wade.
Wade.
Sam?
All
No
right.
warm up.
Here we go.
All right.
So,
You going next? What's up? Easy, boy.
so you did
That's
it from
it,
there.
that's
I'm about to
Haver-
say.
that's
So Sensei's gonna go.
Haverhill Inner City
we're
Boxing.
expecting- you need to mind your.
Haverhill Inner City Boxing.
Oh, no.
Left hand.
Oh, wait.
you going-
Is that what you're
Hold
doing?
on,
Wait,
no,
I've got to get out the way.
Yeah, wait.
I
Let me
don't want to
just-
be on the
Yeah,
other
watch
end of
out,
it.
I
bro.
don't know
Watch
about
out.
the
All right, I'll
insurance
kick it.
policy.
All right.
That's
Back
mad.
leg.
He can kick that high,
Yeah,
innit?
it's crazy.
He's dope
My
with
legs is a little.
it. Okay, stretching it out.
Hopefully the mic stays on.
Way, buddy.
Can I be honest?
Would you
with
reckon over
Slammed that
700?
too. Yeah, he
way
slammed that.
over.
He slammed that. Get there to 8,
See,
boy.
it don't.
But you got to pull it too, 'cause
7,
you don't
8,
break
8.
it. You don't
All
break
right,
your
so
leg.
Would you,
a lot of
who would you
people
rather
don't
get hit
know,
by? Would you rather get hit by the foot or the
I box
by the punch?
professionally.
The foot.
King's
That
Lion
was
Gym.
788. That was 834.
It's not telling the truth.
He got the
No,
numbers on him.
sometimes though I do whack
Harry,
it mad.
sink
and I'm
those
like,
hips,
that's
Harry.
not right.
All right, cool.
Sink
So
those
I'm
hips,
gonna
dog.
go with the no talking one.
Ooh, hit me, bro.
Yeah, so that one's definitely
that's
gonna do
heavy.
8
That's
bills.
that one right
That's
there,
That's 8
buddy.
bills. That's 8
that
bills.
one right there.
Yeah, so
heavy.
let me know. That could be your jaw.
827.
Yeah.
Big Philly.
All right, see? This is
go,
why I should
Big
have stayed
Philly.
humble. You see all that?
Let me see-
talking I was
so let me
doing
see
at
the
start?
numbers
I
right
got
now.
the strongest punch. You should have just shut up.
Wait, you know what? I'm actually happy. I'm not too far from you.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you can see me.
Bro.
All right, Philly.
them hammers.
There's a lot
Uh-oh.
of pressure here. I'm being
Philly
dead
throwing
serious,
spirit
yeah.
bombs.
Hey!
That sounded something nice.
All right, so
Get up
we're
there,
gonna go.
Philly.
Hey,
Come on. Get up there, Philly.
Hey! All right,
That's what we're saying, baby.
that's 803 for
It's
Philly.
not meant to hurt my hand though, is it?
Philly's like,
They can.
Yeah.
All right, so
Philly's like, yo, got me up after that one, big fella.
the scores
it
are in.
feels like my hand. How do you not do that for more than 2 rounds? That's nuts.
Usually it's like
baby.
wrapped
I
up in
suppose,
tape.
hey, do them wrist wraps help?
That's 1-1.
These are the scores.
1-1.
So
Hey,
Wade,
I'm over 7.
as it stands, you're the champion.
Over 8.
You're the champion,
My
Wade.
man. Appreciate
You're done.
that.
Thank you guys for coming through,
I'll
man.
take third.
My man.
All right, no, chaps, appreciate it though. Thank
Appreciate
you so much.
y'all, man.
And schooling
Sensei.
us
Get
outta here, baby.
boxing. Take care,
I
chaps.
get,
brother.
Hold it down for
points
us.
for prettiness on the kick.
Yeah, no, of course, it's all you, brother. It's all you.
All right, we out, Sensei.
We out.
Let's
See
go.
you later,
Breakdown
Sensei.
boys, we out.
Hey, Philly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've learned a bit more.
Yeah, no, we-
about boxing.
And we needed that, I'll be honest, because we are, is the word novice? Novice?
Yeah, we're novices. But listen, guys, remember, the pay-per-view is the main event today. Make sure you go cop that. It's going to be an incredible card today. We've got Gib, we've got myself, I'm joking, we've got Blueface, and we've got Kenny, big names, amongst others. However,
Thank you, brother.
I do feel like we've got some other guests. Philly,
Yes.
who else have we got today?
We have...
Actually, where's my boy AD? Where's my boy Ad? Is he here? Adam, is he here today? Come through, Adam. All right, cool. Who else have we got, Phils?
we got Obeying Bridges.
Oh.
We've also got... Sorry, I was just trying to check my YouTube comments.
What's the comment saying?
No, I'm trying to check them.
How do I look? Do they say I look good?
Hold on.
All right, I'm going to bring in
Sorry,
Obeying
guys.
Bridges. I'm going to bring in Obeying Bridges. Please come through, Obeying Bridges. The champion, come through! Come here, give me a hug.
It's ebony.
Ebony.
It's ebony.
Ebony. Oh.
Like, you know, like ebony and ivory.
Oh my days, you can break my back. That was a lot of strength.
I mean,
Oh,
you'd want
hi,
to
Ebony.
break, you probably want to break mine, though, right?
Oh, yes, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind.
No, she's me and Harry, but the
Yeah,
girl version.
together, yeah.
Do you know how fucked that is? That's what we would say. Like,
that you want to break my back?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
but it's mad. I do, but it's mad. Anyway, so,
I know your white, your grey shorts are telling me
oh
that.
my God, she's brilliant, you know.
You know.
How are you?
Did you not know I was coming on? Because you wouldn't have worn those grey pants if you knew I was coming
No,
on,
we
that's
actually-
for sure.
that's why-
I actually wouldn't. I would have wore jeans.
I wore combats.
If I knew
I mean,
she was
I've been
coming...
distracted, like...
Yeah,
I mean,
I love her. I love her. It's not the right place, I'll be honest with you. Are you single, he asked. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like your watch, though.
oh, thank you.
Very,
yeah,
very
right
nice
there. Thank
watch.
you,
Very,
yeah.
very nice watch. All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. We
Wait,
can't
can
do
we
this.
just say my name again?
Yes.
Right.
Ebony Bridges.
3, 2, 1.
Ebony Bridges. Yes. And also, we are joined by one of the greatest people of all time. Now, this person has inspired me to be good looking, to know knowledge. It's the one and only Adam. Please come through, Adam. There you go.
It's Andy.
Do you know how mad that is?
Can I be real? Can I be real?
No, this is why me and HP
Yeah.
are the best,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, 'cause-
Because we're just ourselves.
Yeah, no,
Man
because-
can't even help that we don't remember names. No, what did I say? No, take this in. I've said Obeying Bridges. It's Ebony.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
wait.
I've said Obeying. Then he's gone, Adam. He's then come in and gone, my name's Andy. Guys, it's safe to say we're not getting the gig again.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you
it's
for-
been great. It's been great.
All I'm going to
It's
say
great.
is that you guys are lucky that, like, I've just had hand surgery because I throw a mean right hand.
I know.
Can you talk about the scores for a minute?
Yeah.
Right. I've done that machine before. Anything over 800 is good. 850 is like where you're a UFC type level.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all of those scores are banging.
What are you
Yeah.
getting on that then?
Okay, my
813 was what I got before.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah, it's not 850.
Don't you feel like each machine's a bit different though?
Yeah.
Like, calculate it a bit different.
But the good thing about these boys, the hard hitters, like that's the machine. You've seen their Instagram, yeah?
Yeah.
Like those boys go around everywhere with the same machines. Like AJ's been on that, like Piers Morgan's been on that. So you know. Like say every machine's different. Like, oh, I got 950 on one. But not on that one. You got to get on that one. So that's like I think AJ got 897 or something on that. So like that's, you know, if you're getting up there, you with AJ power.
you got
know what I mean?
AJ, 897.
Yours? What did you get? What did you get?
Oh, just
Hang on, 813?
No, 827.
827.
Yeah, 827. Yeah, I've done a few boxings in my life. Just, not to
You know,
TV,
A few jaws.
in my life.
Few pub fights, you know.
So, guys, the question I've got for you is, what fight are you both looking to? What fight are you looking forward to the most?
I think we know which one you're looking for.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on, what's your one?
Obviously, Elle Brooke. I train Elle Brooke. She's the baby bomber. I'm the
Sick.
blonde bomber.
Of course.
But yeah, so obviously because I train her, I'm obviously looking forward to that one. But yeah, other than that.
What do you reckon her chances are? Without like, try and keep it
No,
as
honestly,
fair
for
as you
tonight,
can. What do
I
you
think she has
reckon?
very high chances tonight.
Yeah.
I honestly believe I would be surprised if the girl makes it past the second or third round. Yeah.
shit.
By the way, Elle bet, the girl, Ola, she bet her 10 grand that she doesn't get past the second round. Not even a bet.
No,
Like,
no,
I
she
would-
didn't bet. No, she gave her. She goes, I'll give you 10 grand if you
Wait,
make it
who
past
made that bet?
Elle Brooke.
Yeah.
Wow.
She goes, I'll give you 10 grand. And she goes, I'm not betting because I know you don't have any money.
Oh!
But I'll give you 10 grand if you make it past the second round. And
Yeah.
she was dead set serious, and she would have.
She said no,
And then
so
they-
I'm getting her
and
10
then-
grand if she gets past the
yeah.
second round.
And
so
I'm getting 2 grand because remember,
Yeah,
Yeah,
20%,
and then
20%.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what have you seen from Elle that has made you think, okay, cool, she's ready for this fight?
You know what? She's a bit more experienced than the others, and
Yeah.
I've just watched her transform in the last year. And she can box, man. She looks like a real boxer, you know. And she can crack, she can bang. You know what I mean? Like when I spar her, like I still gotta be smart. Like I can't play with her too much because if I do get cracked, like you know, she can punch. So I think that kind of power at this level of boxing and for these girls that haven't had fights before, that's a big tick, like a big good thing to have because people break with power. You know what I mean? Like they're not. None of those girls are going to be able to outbox none of them. They're not skilled enough.
Do you, so I'm guessing because you train Elle, do you train her sister also?
No, actually, her sister's training at a different gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to see that fight happen?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
But
yeah.
would that happen? You know
Yeah.
the
It
girls
could
better than
happen.
anyone.
Yeah, it could happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that,
could
I think that's a
definitely
better question to ask you. Would Elle be up for fighting her sister?
happen. Yeah, she would. Yeah, for sure. I don't think they.
But there's like the sibling fights. Like we've all got like, if you've got a sibling, you have like a fight. But then
I
there's
think-
stepping into a boxing ring.
That's
Going,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna,
saying,
All
though,
different
man.
ball game, like.
yeah, I'm gonna
Someone can
hurt
get
you.
seriously hurt.
Like,
you know
as
what
a
I mean?
parents, who do you go for? Like,
Imagine
who do
that.
you say? Yeah,
Your
I
favourite,
want
everyone's got a
parents.
favourite kid. You go for your favourite kid. That's an easy question. Who's the favourite kid out of those two? Do you reckon?
I don't know. Yeah.
Who's the oldest?
I think Elle is, isn't she? I don't know. I thought it was the other way around, but then they kept saying about her looking up to her sister or some shit, like her bigger sister. I was
They're
like,
pretty similar age,
I don't
regardless.
know.
They ain't a big,
Yeah.
big thing.
I don't know.
So, I don't know if you heard earlier when we had Sensei and Wade on. When it comes to YouTube boxing, we don't know a lot. We more or less know everything about Kenny because that's our real mate. So, the question I wanted to ask, in your humble opinions, who is the best female fighter in this world?
In the best female fighter.
Yeah.
In this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when I look at skill and technique and everything, I would say Elle. But you
I was
gotta,
expecting you to
yeah,
say
but you also the only thing is that Elle's the smallest as well, by a lot. Like she's like a foot smaller than most of them.
Elle's
So-
definitely like fighting above her category.
Yeah. She would usually fight like 8 kilos lighter, like more than 10 pounds lighter. So that puts her in a little bit of a disadvantage. But yeah, I don't know. Like it depends on what you want. Like, break it down. But to be honest, like it depends on what you're looking at. Like some of the girls have good technique but no power. You know what
okay,
I mean?
okay, fair
and some
enough.
of them, like some of them, like you don't know. They look like they could be good and they get hit and they fucking crumble like little pussies. You know what I mean? You don't want fucking like.
Mix your words. Don't mince your words.
Greatest.
Debbie.
No, but
She's the
honestly.
greatest. Honestly, she's the greatest.
Like, you're great, you know. Don't ever change. Like, honestly, your personality's
Yeah.
great.
Thanks. Do you need more views?
great. Yeah.
Do you want to see what I'm wearing tonight?
I don't want to see it.
You mean you've already got a glimpse? You've already got a glimpse, boys. Off camera, they.
Hence the basketball jokes.
Yeah. Going back to your question, I think like a lot of combat sports, the women's side of this game, this influencer game, is so underdeveloped still compared to the men.
Yeah.
You look at the men in this contest, and
Yeah.
like go back a few years, we'd be seeing these influencers step in, and they're just throwing punches. It was like a white collar thing people had trained for a few weeks for. Now, all these guys are deep in. Like you look at what Gibbs done. Gibbs is just entrenched in the sport. Same with Kenny. You know how much Kenny trains into this thing. These guys are trained like any other boxer, so there's a skill level there. With the girls, they're still kind of finding their way into this. I mean, Elle is probably the exception that she's now had 2 fights and she's gone into this deep. So we're seeing her skill level. Elle, I think, is a favourite coming
There's some
into
other
this.
girls, like that Barbie girl's been training for a year as well.
But I
She's
don't
good.
think no one's as committed as Elle though. Like I go on Elle's Instagram now and it's just bare boxing
just
posts.
bare
Like, do you know what I mean?
And
It's like
tits.
On the outside,
Yeah.
yeah.
but before it would be like tits boxing, but now
Yeah,
it's just
no,
boxing,
boxing,
tits.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and then boxing.
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah,
You
Do
go
you
on
get what I'm
Instagram
saying?
less or
Yeah.
more now?
And there's me, the dickhead, about to say less.
You'll be on mine now. My OnlyFans, Ebony Bridges.
Bridges. Yeah, she
Ebony
plugged
Bridges.
herself.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when people see what she's wearing tonight, your OnlyFans is gonna go. You boys are signing up.
Now, because of everything I've been saying.
But I think, look, we say we sit L train, like, and we are, but we don't know what these other girls are doing behind closed
Yeah, we don't
doors.
know. Yeah, you don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like they're taking it. It's hard. I feel like most of them are taking it seriously. You know, when you get the itch, once you start boxing, you get the itch. Once they have this fight, that will like feel if they want to keep going or not. Do you know what I mean? Like, boxing's addictive, and I think you can't. You know, there's a few like Whitney who she's an athlete. Do you know what I mean? So she'd be dedicated just as much. I think it's just. You can't say that they're not, but I would say like women's boxing, it's behind. The female influencer boxing is behind the males, and that's why the males are so more far ahead and more experienced. It's like everything like with women's, they were a little bit behind of everything, but they're all coming on. And all these girls are going to make other influencers, females want to do it. And then maybe by next year, after a year of it, because there's already been more than a year of it with the men's, right? If you think of like Logan and all that, like it's Paul, like the Paul brothers, they've been doing it for a couple of years now. Then it's only been this year that the girls have started. So then next year you're going to have a better pool, you're going to have more girls, and it's going to be better quality, I think.
I think the cool thing about the Kingpyn tournament is like all of these fighters, the men and the women, they've signed up for 3 fights. So win or lose, if you win, you carry on in the tournament and you can become the champion come August. But if you lose, you're still going to fight at the next 2 events. So all of these women are going to fight 3 times between now and August.
Experience.
And so even the ones who got signed had never done this thing in their life and just started 8 weeks ago, they're going to develop and go through. So I think by August, genuinely, I mean, we've got 8 women. There could be 8 superstars, but I'm super sure come August there's going to be at least 3 or 4 new standout women. Elle's going to be
Come
one
on,
of them, no
girls,
doubt.
man. We need you to
You know what I
come
mean?
out,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We need more female boxers.
So
heard it here first.
in you guys' opinion, do you reckon there'll be any shocks tonight? And if so, what shocks are you expecting to happen today?
I think so. Look at the women's card, for example. The Whitney Barbie one's super intriguing. You got Whitney Johns, who is, if you guys saw the weigh-ins yesterday, shredded. Her partner's Chris Camozzi, former UFC competitor. He's fighting bare knuckle next weekend, but he's here supporting her now. Like they're the real deal as a couple, and she is fit. She's super ripped, but you know does that translate to good boxing skills?
Yeah.
We don't know. Barbie, who she's fighting, probably the tallest and naturally biggest competitor we've got here. Her boxing skills at this level, who knows? Who knows? But Barbie's going to have power coming in there
She has
tonight.
power.
I think a lot of people are saying Whitney's going to go through because of athleticism.
Athletic.
But if Barbie lands one, that could be a
What
shock,
we
I
need
think.
to see is how do these girls take a fucking punch? Because if you can fucking punch mitts all day, you can sit there, look nice and like look shadow box, but can they take a punch for real with no headgear? You know what I mean? And that's going to be the first round. We're going to see what these girls are made of. You know what I mean? Are they going to take a punch and turn their back and fucking run away and like look like, you know, like I said, like little pussies, or are they going to fucking dig deep, bite on their gum shields and fight? And we know that Elle can do that. We've seen it.
Sick.
You know, that's why I'm talking about like we know that about. We don't know about these other girls. You know, they could all be fucking mad animals.
It's safe to
Or
say
they could
Elle
all-
the best then, isn't it? Right now.
Yeah.
As of this
safe
second,
to
you're the
say,
only
innit?
one. You're the only
It's the only one we know about. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the thing is, your first fights, everyone's first fights are fucking shit. Elle's first fight is shit. She'll admit it. Like, you know, like she come out because you don't know. It's your first fight. You got so much nerves. You've never done it. Come out like you lose all technique because you just like whoa, overwhelmed. It's very rare to have like at this level to have a very good first fight that you're like mega happy with. You know what I mean? Unless you're fighting like someone who's a complete like
Bum.
dud
Yeah.
and like they're not even there to fight and they just go, oh, I'm done. Then you're like, oh yeah, I got a knockout. You didn't really.
I think we'll learn a lot in the first
Yeah,
minute.
and then so
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
so okay, no, but really, right? And then wait,
I've got to spend the whole night with her.
She's cool though.
and I'm just talking fucking facts. I'm not talk shit, all right?
I'll be real with you though,
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
guys. There is something that we will have to do right now. Shout out to the Hard Hitters UK. we need
God.
to see what
Oh
your
no,
hand.
but I can't. Yeah.
So
No, you don't.
I'm going to
All
do
right.
it for her.
No, that means you've got to do a right and a left hand.
And I know his
because-
name is Andy Shepherd.
wait,
Andy Shepherd.
She's so. By the way, intro. You don't have to give names. Your intro's sick. Your intro's sick.
One of the greatest.
Honestly. But can I be honest? I'm glad it started like that.
Yeah, because
No,
for me,
it made
it
me
set the
laugh.
precedent of how we are. Now we're never going to forget each
But
other.
yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Just to be
You're
fair.
Adam and a
If I
baby.
No, but everyone-
if I have a daughter, I'm going to call her a babe.
You know, like Batman? And a fucking Batman? I am a bit of a fucking cunt like that anyway, so it's like, honestly.
got it right.
But,
No,
like,
I think yours is worse.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
mine's
wait.
worse.
This
Mine's
is the
worse.
first time we've met her.
Yeah. I know, Andy. I know, man.
He's
And
the
it was-
one that made everything fun, easy
Yeah.
for man.
All right. Well,
Let's go.
Andy. Let's
Right,
go.
let's do it.
Let's see what these hands are saying.
Oh, God, do you know what? Like, so okay. First of all, right, I'm
Stop making
right.
excuses.
Yeah.
No, I've got to start with excuses.
Also, guys, remember pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Seriously, the great
Kingpyn.tv,
show,
yeah?
Yes,
Brother.
Kingpyn.tv.
So Kingpyn.tv,
Oh, mate.
there's different levels. If you want to see these boys, so these boys are with you till 6. Then there's a pre-show. Then from 7 o'clock, these boys, if you buy the premium version, you
You'll
get
see
to watch
us
this.
watching. We're gonna watch the whole card.
I'm on the
Usually my eyes have to be-
place watching these boys. I want to watch you guys all night. All right.
So, how
So
do you want me to write your name though? Andy or Adam?
Adam.
Now you're taking the piss.
let's go, Andy.
Let me get my
brackets,
number
my
done with.
nickname's
Yeah.
Adam.
Because if it's
Andy,
just us three,
Adam Shepherd.
I'm
Andy,
not going to have
Adam.
the strongest punch out of us three. So let me go first.
You go
Get my
first. You go
number
first.
done.
Okay.
All right.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
That couch is really prohibiting the right hand. I'm just saying. Just saying.
All right, Ari.
Oh God.
All right.
Please let me get 800 though. That's like if I get 800 every time, I'm a happy
Mate,
lad.
eight is
oh
legit.
my God,
No,
no.
eight's
What
good.
have I done?
So you've gone
No,
7,
but
8, 8. 7, 8,
used up
8.
what- you used up what
What
you
should I go in and
You-
you
You,
go?
you,
Alright.
go because like
What are you load on the
It's-
first?
I just don't have to.
I'm hoping you get fatigued and
I just don't have technique. Let me get out the way because I can see already where you're. He's got a punch on him. You know?
have you ever taken one from him, like just on the arm?
No, he has hit me once, you know, he was play fighting, he punched me. I never-
that's
Oh, no,
No,
you're
do
saying
you know
one
that,
done.
Harry?
What?
You know, me and you have had one play fight in our life, and since that day we play fighted, I have never play fighted with him.
I don't want to play
He
fight
is
with you.
very,
No,
Play
can I be
fight?
honest with you?
very
So,
strong.
I did used to box back in the day.
No, he
Legitimately?
Is, no,
Yeah, legitimately.
Did
I
you
used to.
actually?
Up until I was 10. But then I stopped because...
Oh, that don't count.
You're only 11 now. I mean, what, he stopped on Wednesday.
No, he is a strong lad.
Oh, God.
This is who we're here
Wait,
for.
so I got 7, 8, 8. You got
8 to 6. So I got one less than my last score. But I don't think I connected properly with that one though.
what? Wait, you
That's
don't
what I
even
tell
seeing
everyone.
what's
That's
going
what I
on.
tell everyone.
Jack
That's what I
even
tell
seeing
everyone.
what's
That's
going
what I
on.
tell everyone.
Jacket, come on.
Oh, sorry. And then okay, wait, hold on. He's got a
Shirts
bit.
off,
He's
let's
got a
go.
bit though.
Shirts
He's
off.
got a bit.
Let's go.
All right.
Take it right off. Wait, if you take yours off, I'll take mine off. If you take yours off, I'll take mine off.
No,
Yeah.
What? I'm down to this. You take your jumper off.
Hey, it's like you know he's been waiting for this his whole life.
whole career.
Why is he so excited?
No, I'm not. I'm really nervous because I know the embarrassment level. Because I know I could get awful or I could get all right.
Okay, go
So
on.
where's it go?
All right, let's go.
So, hang on. So I just popped the
Yeah,
nerve.
yeah,
so, I'm,
yeah.
so I'm just injured going into this, guys. Just so you know.
Let me see you.
Oh God, this.
Imagine if he gets like 900 or something.
7, 8, 8.
7 and 8.
Wait, if he gets 900 or something, he's like Clark Kent.
I'm leaving. I promise you. I'm
If I
going.
get 900, what's happening?
Go on.
Am I getting L's 10 grand?
I'll give you £100 if you touch 900 now. 100%.
Anthony Joshua couldn't get there, so that £100 is
Yeah,
safe.
that's why I
All right.
said it.
Let's go. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one.
That's 7,
I didn't.
No,
I cracked.
that's eights. That's definitely eights.
I cracked it
Yeah,
there last.
that's eight.
I
Eight
mean,
and two.
800 I'm good
802.
with.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
okay.
fair to see I'll knock both of you lot out.
Right.
But it's not about that though. It's all about taking part.
Hang on.
Shout out to hard
We're
hitters.
gonna do. I've got to do yours now.
Yeah,
Oh,
left hand.
okay, left
hand.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
No, but you got to be happy with this, you know, because this is going to count for your
Sorry.
score.
There you go.
Left hand. I feel like I should get the left hand. She should get the right because she definitely punches harder than me.
No, I felt she hugged me, and honestly, I felt my back break.
No. She gives a firm.
No,
Do you wanna
it's
know that?
firm. It's firm. Not
gives a-
now.
no,
Off camera, I love that. I love that off camera.
It's the eyes, though.
Yeah, she's got medicine eyes.
Oh,
God. There's no one there.
Wait, I gotta say this. Go.
So I just want to watch the watch party all night.
Yeah.
I really just want to watch these guys all night, man.
Wait, it's like your eyes. I can't look at them.
All right.
Vibes over here.
Ebony.
Don't fuck it up.
Sorry, what was the name? What's the?
Bane.
Yeah,
A bane.
A bait.
That was good.
I don't think I've ever punched my left hand.
It's all about the foot
how's that?
and stuff.
Yeah, it feels weird.
It does, doesn't it?
No, I've got no.
Okay, so
Imagine he
For
got
a
more than
left hand.
788. If he gets more than 788, I'm upset. Do you know how bad that is, though? He's 30 off with his weaker arm.
Yeah, 751. So,
I'm the problem here.
Harry Pinero has won this round. So
Hey, don't quit your day job.
Round of applause
What'd
for
you get?
Harry Pinero.
Okay.
Well, Ebony, Andy, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you so much.
Boys, honestly, this is the pre-party, and I'm
gonna be vibes.
Mate.
It's gonna be vibes. But the main event, of course,
amazing.
pay-per-view.
You too, Ebony. Take
Go
care.
do that right now. Go
Thank
buy.
you,
forgetting you're on the
thank you.
floor.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you.
Right, boys, catch you later on.
Yeah.
All right, take care, brother. Laters. That was fun.
That was fun.
mad, see?
That was
But
actually
I'm getting
incredible.
weaker. Why am I getting
Do you know
weaker?
what it is? I think you're overthinking it too much. But we've got another guest because there's a lot of guests right now. One guest who's fighting today, who I hope gets the W.
Where?
It's my good mate, Emily Brooke. Here we go. Give me a hug, Emily.
What's happening there?
How you doing, Emily? Okay?
I'm
You're
good, you?
Hi, Ems, you okay?
I'm
Lovely to meet you.
good.
You know.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm going to ask you the question everyone wants to know now, Ems.
Okay.
Would you fight your sister?
Oh, we've gone straight into it.
No, sorry.
No.
We got to start there,
We
you know.
grew up fighting. It's nothing new. Anyone that has a sibling knows we've been at it. Like, this is just,
Is it,
Anyone
yeah?
that has a sibling will know. She was born on my first birthday, so literally we were in each other's pockets, which meant plenty of arguments, plenty of fights.
Okay.
But won't be the first rodeo.
Sick.
So obviously you're fighting Amber today. How excited are you about the fight today?
Yeah,
And
Oh, sorry.
explain to me your thought processes of how you've got to like where you are right now in regards to this fight.
So I'm really excited. I'm also nervous, but that is natural. That's
Yeah.
like human instinct and what keeps us alive. The thing that's been getting me through it, to be honest, is like, remember that with this experience, not everyone has this opportunity. So like, just be excited about, embrace it and be excited about every moment rather than get nervous and season up in the moment. So I think that's what's gonna keep me calm when I get out there in front of all those people today.
Do you feel like you have a little bit of pressure just because your sister is Elle and she's been doing extremely well within the sport? Or is that something you've not even thought about?
No, I haven't really thought of it. I always see us as two individuals. So
Love
I've never,
that.
I've never
love
looked at it that way. People do always
We're the
compare, but like we are two
I
different
love
people. Yeah.
And how's, because we were speaking to Sensei and Wade about the training and stuff, but from
Yeah.
your own, your own experiences.
Yeah,
how
'cause
has
you're
that-
new to it,
Yeah.
innit?
How has that been and how's the
Yeah.
transition been?
Yeah, it's I've done a little bit of weight training before anyway. Nothing like too hard, but I did do a bit of weights. But yeah, it's been pretty intense. I took some with quite short notice. So I've been training 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. All my other work has been put to one side, and this
But
has
how
been
long?
my
How long?
priority. So it's been 6 full weeks. Yeah, but honestly, I have like the best of the best.
Yeah, but like,
trainers.
ain't that been mad on your body though?
No,
Like,
I love
before-
the scrapped anyway,
Oh,
but
is it?
it won't be my first fight.
Do you know what I was going to say, yeah? Can I be real with you? She literally said exactly what I was thinking.
It's like mine. We got a similar laugh, you know. That's why I started laughing. I wasn't even laughing at what she said.
Bro,
she started laughing.
can I be real with
No,
you,
your
yeah?
laugh is contagious.
I always think that people that love to fight,
Yeah.
borderline sickos a little bit.
Yeah, you're a
because,
sicko.
Because pain
Yeah.
is something that probably you thrive off, I guess.
Yeah.
But
no, it's
what I was going
fun.
to ask, ain't it had like a strain on your body? So like before this 6 weeks, was you a girl that went gym?
Yeah, I went to gym.
Oh, so you wouldn't have felt a mad difference then, innit?
Yeah, luckily my mum's qualified sports massage. So
No
I've been doing her head in. I've been ringing up like, Mumsy, like, can you sort me out, please?
How lucky is that?
But yeah, just been like a lot of time in the sauna as well. Like stretching the sauna, that helps you out. But it's definitely a big adjustment to my lifestyle. Like always going on walks as well. Don't let your body get cold, basically,
Yeah.
then you won't get injured.
it?
Yeah, like just keep yourself warm and active all the time. Yeah, and that's what's got me through the intense
You seem
camp.
proper buzzing about the whole experience though, like.
No, honestly, I'm the happiest I've ever been. It's crazy. No one tells you how like addictive boxing is. Because my sister was like, she was the one that came to me and was like, I think you should take this opportunity. Like, I think you'll be good at it. And yeah, she was right. I love like taking to it. Like,
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Your
love
sister's
it.
the real one, man.
Yeah, she's the real one. She's great.
Now, your opponent, Amber,
Yeah.
are you going to smash her head in?
Oh, I'm going to. Yeah. Wow. down. But I think she ain't taking me down. I know that. But I'm gonna go out there.
Do you ever like look at your opponent and study the way they box, or what you know trainers are saying?
First fight, so.
Or trainers, or is it more about what you're gonna do on the day rather than what they're doing?
Well, it's down to my coach to find what they can do online, and it's like I have full trust in them to tell me how to act on the day, and I just need to have full like faith in myself that I know what to do to go out there, and yeah, knock our block off basically.
That's gonna be incredible. Because for me personally, like I was saying, it's a family thing now as well. Seeing your sister obviously do what she's doing as well, is that obviously made you wanna go bigger than her, or is it a thing where like the fight that we're speaking about, seeing your sister do it as well, does that make you think, I can do this too?
Yeah, I loved watching her first fight, but for me it was the second one with Faith, because everyone doubted her, and obviously I have faith in her still, but everyone doubted her, and she went out there and just got that stoppage, and the whole crowd went like crazy, and just fucked her up. Like it was so exciting to watch. I couldn't stop fucking crying. Sorry, I'm swearing.
No,
but
it's all right.
I was in tears. I was like, oh, this message, I'm so bloody proud. But yeah, it was such nice to
we know
go
the
watch
feeling,
that.
because when Kenny, what was it he fight? It got turned over in the end.
FaZe, I think that was the first fight, right?
I can't remember. Anyway, our mate Kenny had a fight. It got turned over. But in that moment, when we got told he won, that was like the first time I've seen a boy so emotional. Like, so I can relate to that. It's a sick feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
But tonight, hopefully, God willing, you can experience the same thing. And it will be nice to catch up with you again after.
Yeah.
And just to see how you're feeling. You'll be full of adrenaline.
You have to join us. Me and Elle have been speaking about going cake shopping, because we can have a little cheap day when it's going to stuff our faces
Cake
at the back.
What's your favourite cake?
This is very important, you know?
Wait, what's yours? Right, I don't even know yours.
All right, so mine is, you're gonna laugh at me, sprinkle cake.
Sprinkle. Oh, what like
what, the one from school?
Cake.
The one from school, man.
School cake slap.
And then also rainbow cake. I love a rainbow cake as well.
Tell me banana's not better than both of them?
Sometimes you lose it, and I don't mind.
No, banana cake is better than both of them cakes.
So
but
like,
the best cake in the world is cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
It's not a cake really, but why has it got cake in it?
I used to love red velvet, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you call that a cake. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
Why do they call it cheesecake?
Yeah.
Must be a cake.
Question of the day, that.
Now, I don't want to start anything because you are going to go and fight Amma, but I do remember that she was, throwing some digs in the weigh-in, yeah? Now, in a weigh-in, do you actually listen to what anyone else is saying? Is it anything that, like, does that make you want to punch them up even more, or is it a thing where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to say much, or I'm going to feed into what they're saying?
Like, I know I'm aggressive, but I was the more calm one out there. Like, she was rattled. Like, I think she's going to lose composure, be sweet, and I'm going to be going in with those straight shots, just bopping her. And the ones that choose go back in with a backhand. I've done my job. I've done my job, yeah, so.
I wanted to win so bad. Hey, I'm going to be rooting for you, you know.
We're going to celebrate.
Yeah, I am going to be rooting for you. I proper wanted to win. You know, you just like someone and then...
The energy is incredible.
Yeah, man, you got good energy.
Good energy.
All right, so apart from yourself, obviously, and your sister, what other fights are you looking forward to see today?
Oh, Barbie and Whitney. Barbie looks like she eats punches for breakfast with like blood on the side, doesn't she? Like that girl. But then Whitney also, like, those abs are probably going to be like hitting a brick wall. Like, she looks incredible, doesn't she?
Yeah, but again, innit, it was like Andy was saying earlier, I'm curious to see if she can take a punch though, and how she'll react from the punch.
I can't make my mind up between them two, who I think maybe I'm leaning towards Whitney, but I keep going, don't know who's going to do it, you know?
I know it is very early, but I'm kind of running out of questions, so I'm going to ask this. Who would you like to fight next?
Who would I like?
Once you win this one.
What, out of Whitney and Barbie?
Or anyone.
Anyone.
It could even be a female that's not even in the boxing world, but you know what I mean? Maybe your comment today could make her want to come over.
Oh, I've not actually thought about this, you know. I just want to get my first fight out of the way. I've not really looked beyond it, to be honest. Who would I like to fight? I'm just going to go with someone in this competition, maybe. Oh, no.
Remember, you're getting this live.
You know where you put me on the spot? I've now forgotten every single female.
No, fair.
Basically, what she's trying to say is whoever wants this smoke, she's ready. Like,
whoever wants this, come at me. I'll take
just
it.
Come at her, man. Just come at her.
Just come at me.
What, can I ask though, what is your... I don't know, actually, because you're going to come out to it, yeah? Do you have a specific genre of music that you try to listen to when you're coming out?
Well,
Or even just training.
my walkout's actually not gone to plan, right? Because they said they wanted it all to be like really like dramatic, which I love that. The more dramatic, the better. And I was supposed to have like fire breathers, but I don't think it passed a safety check.
Yeah.
And I had to change my song, so I got Prodigy Firestarter.
What's
But I
that?
just-
Firestarter!
Yeah.
Firestarter!
No, but that's a banger though.
Yeah, it's a
incredible.
banger.
Because
but it's got CO2 cannons and glitter, so it doesn't really match the
Oh,
vibe,
okay,
does it?
okay, I hear it, I
So
hear it,
she
I
needs
hear it,
fire,
I hear
but
it.
don't worry for the next fight. We'll get it for the next fight. I'll speak to her.
I originally asked for AC/DC TNT. I love a bit of rock and
don't know who that
roll.
is.
I love a bit of rock and roll.
How does that song go?
I thought that was...
TNT Dynamite. I feel so awkward.
yeah, man, I'm black. I'm black. yeah.
You stitched me up. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
black,
done.
man. Sorry about that.
How you gonna go on black?
Yeah, don't know about
Like,
that.
black people don't know about that song.
Do they? If they are, let me know where they are. Honestly,
I don't know that song. I don't.
But Emily, honestly, it's been incredible
No,
speaking to you.
seriously, I'm not even forget all that professional way out. I really like
No,
you.
and we want you to
I
win.
genuinely
good.
want the best for you. You've got such a good spirit and vibe. Yeah, man, I just can't wait to interview again after the fight and you've won and we can laugh about it and buzz.
Yeah, we'll
But
have a good
seriously,
time.
lovely to meet you. Give me a hug, Ems. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice
Take care.
meeting
See you later. Good luck with the
See you
fight.
later, yeah. Take care, yeah.
Bye.
I was, you know,
That's
I
what
was
you
gonna
say
say,
in
yeah?
boxing, innit? It's not like acting. You don't say like break a leg, innit?
No, I don't know, because I don't know.
You know
if
in
it's break a
acting,
leg.
like the way of saying good luck is, break a leg.
Yeah, I've never.
You don't say that in
I've
boxing
never
because
said
they
that. Never said
they
that
could
before.
actually break legs and that's mad.
So
But
talk
yeah.
to me for who are you excited for today? Because obviously Kenny.
I'll be honest, bro.
It's Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Kingpyn, you didn't make it easy for yourself. Like, one of our best mates is Kenny. So, yeah, man. Obviously, we film with Beta Squad and we get the chance to see how he eats during it. Like, even think back to like the best friend. What was the video we done?
Weakest link.
Yeah. Who's the weakest friend?
Yeah.
Bro, during it, like, we all get like food from the catering. Kenny's the only one not eating that. He'll have like a special food, and Chunks obviously, because Chunks is on this diet thing. But Kenny and Chunks will have this special food delivered to them, and he's eating the right things. The way he talks,
He's proper locked in, and I think for me,
locked in,
what I've respected about Kenny is that I didn't look at Kenny at any stage in my life prior to him being a boxer and thought that he would be able to do what he's doing, and it's kind of given me a bit of a inspiration, I guess.
Yeah, bro, it's inspiring.
And I want to say this in the most respectable way, but it's just because of how Kenny is as a person, not him as an athlete or whatever. But to see Kenny go and do it makes me think that anyone can do it. If you put your mind to it.
It's just discipline, bro.
Yeah, a lot of discipline,
It's
innit?
just discipline, fam.
I think that's what I lack, though. Being disciplined. Because even with the gym and stuff,
No, but I think it's different, Jim, though, because you know, like, at the end of it, like, there's not someone there that you're going to stand in front of and they're going to judge you, so to speak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even, like, let's just say you was in a relation, like, your girl would still accept you if you was a bit chubby or skinny.
Yeah.
But boxing, like, you've got to...
You've
got to
gotta
come
be
to
this
face
person.
with something at the end, so I know you'll be motivated. There's no way you're telling me you got to fight in August, you're not going gym Monday,
day,
Thursday, because you couldn't be
I
bothered.
did that for the Sidemen match.
No way, bro. You're
I did that
going
for the
every day,
Sidemen
bro.
match.
I know you're going every day. Sidemen match.
Yeah.
When we played that Sidemen match, we trained like mad before we played.
I was doing
game.
5K runs every day. I even done one the day before, and everyone was like, bro, you're going to pull a hammy.
Yeah, and you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I was the one that ended up pulling something.
One of the greatest days of
But
my
yeah,
life.
so I'm excited to watch Kenny. But yeah, the other one that I'm really, really excited for is Blueface. I heard that Blueface had a fight. I've never seen him fight.
Yeah.
And Ed Matthews is going to be a good opponent for him. I feel like he talks a good talk.
Yeah.
So if he can back it up with the way he talks, then they're going to be sick.
I think
I've never seen him fight, though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not having an
I think that one
No,
has
I
probably
have.
got the most.
I've seen him fight Simon. No, Ed can fight, you know. No, Ed can fight.
So-
but then Simon's not... No disrespect, Simon, you know man like you, but Simon's not like... Remember, Ed's more youthful than Simon is, so naturally Simon should have won that. No, Ed should have won that. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
But this is what I like about YouTube boxing, because like everyone is kind of on the same level and everyone has like kind of the same level of experience. Bro, it's literally flip a coin. That's how I view some fights, because I don't know nothing about...
That's why I've come into this as a novice,
Yeah.
basically, yeah, and I want to learn from these fights, and that's why I can't wait for the watch along, because I get to genuinely see and see what kind of like study people's stances or how they box and their mentality.
Point, the weakest.
Because one thing I've realized, and I think we've with some of the fights that we've watched here, is that certain boxers you can see that the occasion is getting to them.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be. It can maybe be because of their talent and whatnot, but the occasion is a massive thing. Like Emily, you can see she's genuinely
I'm
over the moon.
Genuinely, you know when I like someone, innit?
No,
you know me
100%.
well, innit?
Yeah.
I really like her.
I know.
She's got such a good spirit.
Yeah.
Bro, and it's like Ebony.
Yeah.
I just love when you meet people for the first time, yeah, and they're themselves unconditionally. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was so comfortable with strangers, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
But you know, I find mad though.
Big up Ems.
Obviously, I know that's her sister and so on and so forth, but I don't think I could fight my sibling, you know? Maybe because I don't have a brother. And I haven't had that relationship, yeah? But I don't think I would fight my brother because...
All right, but now if they said, obviously, hypothetically, I don't think no one in the YouTube world's got this, but let's just say, fight your brother, win or lose, you both get $1 million. Come on.
Well, that's different because...
So you would fight your brother depending on circumstances?
That's different, no, because because if I'm going to fight for something that's a small purse, I don't think I would genuinely go for it. Because it has to be something
that's... Well, I haven't had a fight.
It's genuinely got to be something that's going to change our family. Do you know what? I don't either.
I don't like fighting.
I don't either, but I just feel like I've always wanted to protect myself. I've always been one of those people.
I know, but man can hold it down.
You know that one there? Don't think I'm not the one.
Down. You get me? But I'm not on.
Honestly,
on madness.
Right now I could do with some food.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do two things. Do you need to go toilet?
Yes.
So you go toilet while I talk and entertain the people.
Yes, all right.
And then when you get back,
I'll
I
do
will
the
go
rest.
toilet.
Okay,
Because
cool,
guys, we have been dying. What camera am I looking at? I'm looking at this one.
Someone mute my mic so they don't hear me.
Yeah. Mute HP's mic so we don't hear him go to the loo, please, Soundy. Whoever's doing sound, thank you. So guys, you've got, So right now, these are the VTs. So here's a question. When these are up, am I still live? So everyone's still watching me now, yeah? Does anyone know the answer to that question? Let me know. Yeah? If we are live and you are looking at me like I'm confused, then please let me know. All the time, yeah? Okay, perfect. I was just thinking when those VTs are on, then maybe it doesn't come up. But yeah, I don't really know what to say to you. Having a co-host is a way more easier. But yeah. So I feel like actually, from what I've been saying from the start of this show, it's confirmed that I'm never gonna have a YouTube fight. I don't like fighting. I like spreading joy, good vibes, good energies. I don't want to be hurt. Thank you. So for everyone else that was in my DMs drawing me out, asking me to fight them, there's a reason I haven't replied. Don't want to fight. No. So why did I tweet out that time I wanted to fight? I must have had a YouTube video dropping or something and I wanted some attention or something. Yeah, it's all calculated. Yeah. Yes, because I need to go toilet.
Yeah, and also I've actually got the YouTube up so I can see some comments.
Oh,
so
yes,
guys,
nice.
Ask me some questions or anything you want. I'm actually going to read through some of them
Where's
now.
the toilet, broski? Can someone mute my mic? Actually, no, do you know what? Let me just...
Ronnie Pont says, I want to get in the ring one day. Then get into the ring then, brother. I want to get into the ring, guys. I don't know if you've, I don't know whoever's just joined. I actually do want to box one day. But my thing is, I proper want to train and learn the art of boxing before I get into it. Maybe it might be a bit of cheating, but I do take this sport very, very seriously. And obviously speaking to Sensei, speaking to Wade, speaking to Ebony as well, and understanding their views on it, I think that's a very big part of why I want to do it. When does it start? 7 p.m. Now listen, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you buy the pay-per-view. The link should be there. It's going to be one of the biggest fights of the year, 100%. We've got great talent on the roster today, so make sure you guys do that. Eid Mubarak as well to all my people out there. You don't know. Eid Mubarak to all my people. So someone said, who are you fighting? Well, I don't actually have someone in mind right now. When Philly comes, I think maybe he will find someone that he thinks would work for me. I wouldn't fight none of my friends, put it that way. So I wouldn't fight none of the beta squad or the sidemen. Let me see. How much would I fight Philly for? I would never. you got to understand, yeah, our relationship isn't money-based. That's actually like my brother, so I wouldn't put my hands on him at all. So yeah, I wouldn't. What are you going to be doing for 2 hours? Well, we're going to be talking to you guys. Hopefully we get more guests. Some of the fighters are coming to the arena right now, so it'll be great to get some thoughts. Obviously, we don't want to rattle none of them and take them away from how they're feeling, because a lot of them are going to be locked in it, so you get me, we'll see. Harry, got to give you credit for maintaining that hairline for 10 decades. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you. It's, you know, it's just a bit of loving yourself a bit more, bit of water. That's why you can tell I've been drinking a lot of water. And that spray. I'll be real. Without the spray, it's a rip. It's a wrap. If Kenny fought the other 4 Beta Squad members, who would do the best against him? I don't think anyone would. And that's not to say that not anyone's stronger. It's just that Kenny's actually been training ridiculously hard over the last 2 years. Like, the Kenny that I knew before to now is a completely different person down to his mental. He's just on it. So I think Kenny would fight. I think Kenny would wipe me, if I'm being honest, because he's just boxing heavy. You and Philly are killing it, best show ever. Thank you so much, we're trying. This is like our first ever proper boxing watch along, so bear with us. We're novices, but we're trying. All right, so HP was Muhammad Ali's coach. Good one. That's good, because I definitely am older than him. All right, cool. What else have we got? Hair. So Davi TV. What camera should I be looking into, actually? Someone should have told me, because I'm looking in the comments and they're like, you're on camera. I should be looking over here. Okay, cool. Just so you know, guys, yeah, they might never book me again. So, okay. All right, so we got a guest. Hello. So look, just want to let everyone know, I don't know who you are, so it's good to introduce yourself. How are you, brother?
How you doing, man?
Yes.
Nunez's manager.
I knew that, though. I wanted you to say it, though.
But,
yes,
brother, it's a pleasure to meet you, because you respectively manage the biggest Brazilian YouTuber.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Was you already like an established manager, so to speak? Or was you his friend? Like, how did it work?
Yeah, so I've been working with UFC fighters for the past 10 years.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah, I manage fighters like Darren Till.
No, you don't!
Yeah.
I know that!
Not right now, but in the past, Johnny Walker, I used to manage as well. So after quite some time, Whindersson started to train with some of my fighters, and he approached those guys and said, so, I really like boxing, I want to be a boxer now. What do you think I should do next? And they said, so, of course, to get fights booked, you gotta get a fight manager, you know, like your entertainment manager won't be able to get you.
To sort it out, yeah.
Yeah, so I got met him, we connected really well, been working together for the past 2.5 years, and...
Hold on. All right, guys, can we try and keep it down, please? We're filming. Thank you.
And here we are right now.
Thank you.
And so talk to me, what do you look for in a fighter for you to say, I want to train you, or is it just down to you train anyone, depending on, you know, their skills, or just genuinely you like to build people up from the ground?
I think it's kind of what can we do with the fighter, because of course fight is a very short career, so no one wants to waste time.
True, you know.
So it's of course I would love to, you know, be able to embrace everybody, but then you have to have an eye for the talent, for the kind of profile that they have. Is that a fighter I'm able to get into the biggest possible opportunities in the biggest possible shows, or is there sometimes someone more suitable for that? Because, for example, sometimes you have a fighter that is a great fit for Kingpyn, and that's a connection that I have and that I develop, but a fighter for, you know, for a professional boxing show in the US, I'm from Brazil, it's a connection I don't have, so sometimes it's better if this fighter goes with a different manager.
I hear you.
So it's basically like that. I have a very good connection here, Kingpyn. The promoters have been doing an amazing job. You know, I've been working with the UFC for the past 10 years, and then Bellator, PFL, all the major MMA
So what
leagues.
we're going to do, me and Harry Pinero are going to give you your flowers. Give this man a round of applause.
Let's do it.
Well done. Sometimes in life, you do something for so long that you sometimes forget to give yourself the flowers, you know, because you're used to your life. You just said 10 years you've been doing that. But from a man that has just met you, well done, bro. It's amazing, fam. You're doing amazing stuff. Please give a round of applause. Sorry, bro, I didn't even get your name.
Lucas.
Lucas, please give a round of applause for Lucas.
Lucas, take care, Lucas.
All right, thank you for taking time out with us, Lucas. Up next, we have a fighter.
Oh, do we?
Yes, we do. Her name is Daniela. Am I pronouncing the surname correctly? Look at me hard with the eyes. Daniela Hemsley. Yay! Please welcome Daniela Hemsley. You okay?
How are you?
I'm good,
Miss Hag,
man.
how are you? You okay? You all right?
Talk to me. How are you feeling? Do you feel nervous at this point? Do you feel excited? Or are you just like, let's get it over and done with?
I'm getting in the zone, you know. I've trained so hard for this. I've given up everything the past 10 weeks for this moment tonight, so I'm ready.
10 weeks.
Talk to us. How has that 10 weeks been for you in terms of everything, like training, I guess being very focused
and disciplined,
and everything?
Limiting nights out, I suppose, or?
I wasn't really into clubbing in that anyway, I'm quite lucky on that side. But, you know, I'd say the words I'd use is character building for sure. It's been tough. There's been a lot of tears. I'm stronger than ever. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm so ready. I want it so bad, so I'm coming tonight, giving everything, man.
I believe her. You know, I believe her.
Yeah, do you know what I found during, like, speaking to some of the fighters and also, like, learning more about it, yeah? The reason why I always ask this question about what you have to go through, that's very childish of you guys. The reason why I ask this question is because there is a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of people probably don't see that stuff, that side of things. Yeah. How do you keep powering through even when you have, like, a day where tears is happening or you might not feel the strongest that you've been? How do you
what
keep
is
going?
the motivation?
Yeah.
I would say, like, mindset is absolutely everything, and I'm quite used to dieting and stuff. Like, I came from a place where I used to be, like, morbidly obese. I used to be 93 kilos, so I know what it's like to be disciplined and stay consistent.
No, it went over my head. It went over my head. I'm looking at her and I'm like, 93 where?
You're lying.
You know them ones like, where's 93? I can't find it. You know them ones like, where's 93, gang?
Yeah.
Wow,
But yeah,
you look amazing.
Coming from a place of like darkness and just always wanting to grow and become better and inspiring so many people as well. So
cool. Do you know much about your opponent? I believe her name is, am I pronouncing it right? I'm not very good with names. Julie Pocker?
I call her Julie Pocker. Some people call her Jolly.
Jolly, all right, cool.
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm English, innit? So I'm going to say Julie.
Julie, I'll say Julie as well.
That's us.
Yeah.
Do you know much about her? If so, what you expect in this fight? Do you reckon she's going to give you a tough one?
I know she's clearly a bodybuilder. She's done some martial arts in the past. I don't think she comes from a boxing background, you know. To a lot of people, so many people, I think like Elbrook even thinks she's like really scary. She doesn't intimidate me at all, you know.
Love that.
You can have a lot of muscle, but at the end of the day, that muscle needs oxygen, and I think she'll gas out quite quickly, you know. She might surprise me,
you
but...
know what? Can I be real with you, yeah?
Oh, she's got lyrics.
One thing I love is
the
smoke.
girl said it needs oxygen.
And gas out.
Oh,
yeah, gas out is my new one.
No, you're going on cold.
Yeah. Gas out? Wait, I'm just putting it in my notes from now on.
She said it needs oxygen.
No, she said gas out.
Yeah, I can't.
Gas out.
But there's no oxygen with gas out. Like,
Bro,
she needed to build the bar.
Out is getting jerked. Wow. All right, talk to me. Teams are a very important part of the boxers becoming, you know, where they need to get to. Yeah. How important has your team been in terms of, like, keeping you going and keeping you focused?
I am honestly surrounded by the best. I train at Team Renegade in Birmingham.
I'm joking.
You don't know, not a clue?
I don't,
well, it's Leon Edwards gym, so, you know.
Brum, yeah?
In Brum, yeah, so I'm surrounded by the best. My boyfriend's an MMA world champion as well, so
Sick.
I live with a fighter, so I know I'm in it all the time. I'm surrounded by it 24/7.
Try running their house.
My coaches are like...
It's long. Head is going
You
places.
tried the wrong
crib. Yeah,
don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, man, my coaches are the best, and they've given up everything for me as well these past 10 weeks. So I'm doing it for them as well, 100%.
Love that.
I want to bring the win back to the gym.
Love that.
I love your confidence as well, 100%. Round of applause for that.
Well, Daniela, thank you for your time, and I hope you and the team get a win. Massive round of applause for Daniela and the team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you. Yeah?
Thank you.
Daniela.
Appreciate you. Good luck.
See you out there, yeah? Take care.
All right, the way my phone is ringing, and do you know what's even more annoying about this? Is that it's Ilias.
Oh, Ilias.
Ilias, you know I'm filming.
Well, I feel like, yeah, because there's one thing I know is that I know there's another fighter coming, and I think his name's Jarvis. It is Jarvis. There you go. Come on, Jarvis. Yeah, come through, Jarvis. Wait, has he got a mic? Get him a mic, man.
Man like Jarvis.
What's that?
My brother?
How's it going? How you doing, Jarvis? You blessed,
pleasure, you know. It's an absolute pleasure. You know, like, obviously, I've been watching YouTube for years, so it's kind of, like, crazy to be here with you. I can't lie to you.
Mad.
For real,
That's mad.
So, Jarvis,
for real.
you're fighting today.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
You know, I feel ready. I'm confident. Woke up feeling great. Got my hair done.
Yeah, I see. I see. Got the fade
Looking
as well.
sharp. So, I'm just trying to stay calm, relaxed before the fight. Just want to get in there at this point.
Is there, because this is not your first rodeo, so is there like a right or a wrong thing to do before a fight? Like in terms of maybe mindset. Obviously, I know when it comes down to nutrition, standard.
Yeah.
But like in terms of mindset, is there like something?
I guess, my coach just tries to, he says, stay relaxed, stay calm before the fight. You want to save up all your energy, essentially, for when you get in the ring. And when you're in there, just let it all go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. How you feeling about today, though? You confident? Do you feel like it's going to be a good fight?
Yeah, extremely confident. I went in the arena, I saw the ring, moved around a little bit. And, I'm just want to get in there, have a scrap, have a fight, and just let the hands go.
So with Tom, obviously Tom's a very confident person in himself as well. Does that...
Correct me if I'm wrong, this is Tom's first fight?
Second
fight. I didn't see his first one.
Yeah, so Tom's a very confident person. Is your aim to literally strip that confidence from the second you get into the ring, or what's your thought process when you're going into this fight?
I'm gonna see how he goes when he gets in the ring and see what happens. I feel him out. Feel him out a little bit. But as the rounds go on, I'll push him down, wear him down, and wear down that confidence.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you.
Can Tom fight? Yeah. I've not seen him, so that's why I think everyone is tough enough to have an opinion on him. Do you know what I mean?
I've seen, I saw clips of him, and again, I've only seen clips, and this is why this is important for me and Philly, anyways, to be able to see it live in the flesh, innit? So from clips and stuff that I've seen, I definitely can see he can fight and stuff. But again, it all comes down to when you're fighting and stuff.
Anything can happen in that ring. So I've been preparing. I've been, making sure I'm ready for all of it.
What's the goal with you within the boxing scene? Like, are you trying to take it?
Try to take everyone out, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just go up the ranks, get better and better. Maybe go professional. Who knows?
Sick.
Just taking it fight at a time, really.
Sick.
That's it.
And let me ask, what made you actually want to start boxing and take this into the where it's got to,
I had never boxed before. I got offered the opportunity. I kind of just fell in love with it. Getting in the ring, fighting, getting hitting people. It's just a lot of fun to me, and you can get paid to do it. So I was like,
he's thinking, you've lost your mind.
How is that fun getting hit? Ain't nothing fun about that.
I don't know. It does something to me, but
what's happening?
What's happening, my boy?
Yo,
Fraser.
Pleasure.
And you know what? I see you on my Snapchat all the time. Really? all the time I see you on my Snapchat. It's crazy to finally see you, man.
Yeah,
How are
you too, mate. You too, absolutely.
So excited about today?
Oh yeah, mate. Really confident in Jarvis. I've been watching him spar the past year now almost, and couldn't be more excited.
And what do you reckon's different about him in comparison to Tom?
I mean,
I like the questions.
Yeah, because I work with Kingpyn a lot.
Yeah. I know. I mean, Jarvis is just abilities, like all-around abilities, physically, mentally. His head's there more than Tom. His body's there more than Tom. He's ready.
Who would you like to fight that maybe is not even in a conversation now? Like, is there
now,
anyone out there that you just like, I'd like to take you on just to humble you?
it's tough. I've obviously got 3 fights right now lined up. So after that, though, I know Slim was talking. He was saying it's going to be an easy fight for Tom. So when I prove him wrong...
Is that what Slim was saying?
I see that, yeah.
Yes,
Slim was saying
bro.
it's going to be an easy fight, so...
unprovoked, he just said that,
yeah?
Yo,
crazy from Slim.
Because he had a close fight with Tom. He was the one who fought Tom last. Tom, almost took him. Yeah, Tom almost took him out. So, yeah, when I take Tom out, Slim, where are you
When I
at?
take Tom out.
That's a great fight.
It's one thing I'll say about boxers, the confidence is through the roof. Is that something that has always been there, or is it like as you started training more?
Yeah, as I started training,
good.
for sure, I built my confidence up.
Yeah.
And you always just got to believe in yourself no matter what. That's the most important thing. Never doubt yourself and just keep pushing forward.
Damn. I want to, I'm asking bare questions, but
No, ask, bro, ask.
What is the biggest sacrifice or the hardest sacrifice that you've had to put away in order to get to this shape and mental state as well? Because for me, if you told me that I can't use certain apps after 10 p.m, if you know what I'm talking about, I'll be upset.
Yeah, honestly, that's been the toughest
Don't
thing.
let that go over your head.
Nah,
you know what you meant, innit?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
you know what you meant, innit?
Yeah, that's...
You know what you meant?
That is kind of
You don't know. I feel like you don't know. You knew.
I feel like
you know
that is one of the dumbest things. You know, it's been a long month.
Yeah.
So after the fight, you know, after I win, I can relax, kind of do my thing, and you already know. You already
Essentially,
know.
of course.
Yeah.
Well, listen, obviously, Jar, we've got to keep you going. I know you got to get ready for your fight and stuff. I wish you all the best, and we'll be out there supporting you as well, man. So,
Thank you.
been a pleasure,
Yeah, for real, man. Good luck, bro.
Thank you.
And
My
I
guy came through the tennis
hope
chain.
you win this fight so you can actually take care, my boy. All right, pleasure meeting you. But I watched these man from young. It's crazy.
That's
For real, bro. I'm new to the YouTube thing compared to you lot. You lot are the OGs, fam. Trust me, bro. The OGs. Pleasure, boys. Take care.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what's making me think though? I'm getting a lot of respect now.
This is good though, because I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, like I feel like, obviously, guys, I want you to know that that's the camera, sorry. Yeah, we don't know everything about boxing, but we're learning, and this is why the questions that we're asking are based off
I'd say you know a lot about boxing, but like the pro boxers.
So basically, the chat has been going off.
Has it?
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the chat. It's good to see the influence of boxers reviving the sport.
Yeah.
So there was a stage where I feel like boxing probably, the names weren't as catchy as probably when I was growing up, like the Tysons.
Same for me, bro.
And Lennox Lewis's and all that other stuff. And things have now changed now. So I think it is a good thing, a good position that we're in right now with the boxers. So that is good. Remember, guys, pay-per-view, go buy that ASAP.
Hopefully someone's spamming a link in the chat anyway.
Yeah, the link. The link's there. The link's there. Okay.
Here's a question. People in the comment down below. If Harry Pinero was going to have a fight, who would you like to see him fight?
I actually said I was going to wait, basically, for you, and because they asked you, who would I fight? Who would be a good person for me to fight? It's tough, innit? But I said I would never fight one of the man them, ever.
I'd love to see you fight Kenny.
I think, as it stands now, Kenny would rap me.
I'd love to see you fight Kenny.
Yeah, if I trained like how Kenny trained, I think
you'd be good.
Yeah, I'd be good.
Slim, just because like height-wise, body-wise. Yeah, I'd say Slim. Not even Kenny, Bun Kenny.
But I'll be real with you, I'll fight anyone that's not my brethrens. Because I will lock in and I'll be thinking about hurting you. I'd wanna destroy your whole being.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same thing someone would want.
Brother, I'm
me.
hungry, so what you're gonna do is while we're talking to the people, order some food, because brother, honestly, I can't wait no longer.
All right, they've asked for you.
We'll do a mukbang. Mukbangs when you eat and chat.
Oh my days,
yeah,
that'll be incredible.
We'll do a little mukbang.
So basically, all right, we got someone else that needs to come in right now.
Okay,
we got Bobby.
What's happening, Bobs?
What's happening, Bobs? Give us a hug, Bobs. How are you? Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God. Hi, Bobs.
Hi.
My first question for you, Bobs. How long does it take to do the makeup?
About 20 minutes.
Oh, it's not even long.
No.
Oh, but it looks like well thought of, so that's why I thought, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but people think it takes a while, but I'm used to doing it, so it's
so
just
quick. Fair enough.
All right, so Bobs, obviously, do you mind if I call you Bobs?
That's fine.
All right, cool, because you know I don't want to get knocked out. So Bobs, talk to me. How ready are you for this fight? And what have you had to go through in order to get to this place that you're at right now?
Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so excited just being here and it all being like finally real is like, you know, a really big like buzz. But it hasn't been...
Do you mind if you just get closer to the mic? Yeah,
sorry.
Hey, we're in now, Bobs.
It hasn't been easy to get here. You know, I'm much bigger than all of the girls. So being 6 foot, obviously weighing 140 and under isn't really something I'm naturally gonna be, whereas most of the girls are at their natural weight. So, you know, I've been on a pretty strict diet, lots of cardio, lots of training, and obviously the weight cut was pretty brutal this week, but I'm rehydrated, I'm healthy, I'm back, and I'm ready.
Love that. Do you feel confident going into this fight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know much about your opponent?
Whitney.
I don't know heaps. I know that she's like a fitness girl, so you know, I think maybe a lot of people would be intimidated by that, but I think you know, she's been in fitness since before she was doing boxing. So you know, that just because she's fit or lean doesn't necessarily mean she has any advantage over me.
Facts.
And Barbie, where do you see, you know, your career going after this fight? You know, I know you got 3 fights on the card in general, but where do you see it going after this?
I have no idea, if I'm honest.
Yeah, just going with the punches.
I'm just going with everything. And
yeah, rolling with punches. I mean, I'm so bad at that. You know.
No, that was good. I thought it was good.
Because I need my support. Well, Barbie, we wish you the best. We just wanted to make sure that people see you as well.
Good luck.
But good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll be rooting for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
rooting for everyone, actually. I'm just like, hey!
It's
See you later,
mad because I
Barbs.
want everyone to win,
Take
but I'm
care, yeah?
forgetting. See you
Good
later,
luck.
Barbs, but I'm forgetting everyone can't win. Do you know what I mean? But it's tough because everyone you meet is nice.
Okay, all right, so some of the people that we've got here, Harry versus Temper.
Is it?
Yeah, Harry versus Temper. Harry versus Hasbulla. I'd knee him. HP versus Swarms.
That would be
a blockbuster.
No, that would be a blockbuster.
That would be.
Oh my God, make it happen.
Yeah.
Would you fight Swarms?
Of course I would.
Swarms, look, he drew you out.
Of course I would.
See?
Of course I would. Bro,
Swarms, give him 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm in his corner with the trainers.
Okay. Who else? HP versus his hairline. What was that?
What?
What was you doing over there?
No, there was a little mouse. So
What do you mean?
I was watching the mouse go. That's all. Who else?
Yeah, I'm just going to look at the comments because that was a bit crazy about the hairline.
Yeah.
Yo!
How's it going?
What's going on, brother?
Sorry, you know what it
Your
is?
name, bro?
Yeah, your name. What's your name, brother?
I don't know. Oh, I know who he is!
What's it? Oh!
No, look at his face properly. Look at his face properly. Who's Kenny fighting today? Yes! That's how I know who he is.
That's
All right.
me.
We've been seeing you everywhere.
All right, then.
It's a pleasure. It's actually a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Things have just got real.
Right, so what we are going to do, though,
Yes.
is we're going to give this man a fair interview.
No. This is not going to be biased at all. So obviously you're fighting our good friend Kenny.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Good, like our bestest friend. And it's not like we're going to root for. Anyway.
That's okay.
Talk to me. You know, obviously Kenny has a lot of supporters here and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're in his country right now. Do you think that plays a part? And are you here to cause a massive upset?
Being here, or if we were back in my country in Thailand, if wherever we were, doesn't matter. The fight's a fight. And I actually think I've won over quite a lot of the fans here through the press conferences and everything. So I came here expecting not for anybody to be cheering at all, but I think there might be, a couple.
And
Yeah.
where would you say your confidence stems from as well? Because a lot of the fighters that we've seen have come in here and obviously they've wanted to prove to themselves that, you know, that they can do this. Is that the same with you, or have you always just felt like, if I do something, I can be great at it?
Yeah, no, I believe that anybody at home, whatever you put your mind to, if you diligently work and put your mind to it, you can overcome any obstacles that come your way.
Yeah.
I mean, I started in Thailand. I had like $100 in my pocket. I had nothing. And I was sleeping at friends' houses on couches, finding ways to hustle, make some money. And I was able to take it from that, building everything I have now to 13 million followers, and just trying to push myself.
Done,
no, thank you.
Well done, G.
So
Proud of you, blood, for real.
13
That's so
M's,
sick.
not a joke.
No,
Still on
but
1.2.
I like more the story. He started with $100 or whatever, how much the Thai currency is, and then he's here now. So yeah, bro, that's sick, man. That's so inspiring.
So for me, and for everyone at home, I mean, any goals, set those goals and just reach for the stars. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Nice.
So,
What's your fighting experience like?
I've had 3 fights, and this will be my 4th.
How did the first 3 go?
I won all 3 of them.
Okay, yeah.
Bad boy.
Yeah. So this is going to be a tough one.
Oh
for Kenny.
my God,
tough
you
one.
just so you know, like, I'm the guy that just plays GTA RP all day at home, so like I don't even watch TV. But that's crazy, man.
It's fun. It's fun.
So like, obviously Kenny had some hard decisions on his hands with his previous fights because he won and then it got turned over. Did you feel like that with any of your fights, or when you got those victories, were you like, what? That is the right call. I deserve to win this fight.
Yeah, well, 2 of the 3 fights I knocked out my opponent, broken nose and everything, and then.
No, can I just say one thing? The way you just said that so calmly, broken nose and everything.
I like how humble.
Yeah, you're very humble. I'll be honest.
Or maybe he knows what he's doing. He's doing the humble thing, but he knows it's.
No. Look, it's
You got me. You've exposed me. I'm exposed.
He's good.
I'm done.
We ain't had a shit guest so far, you know. Everyone's been cool, man.
No, but I mean, as far as you're asking about winning and losing, I said it in the press conference, and I genuinely believe it. Everybody's here to win. Everybody's going to do their best. But even if you lose, genuinely, you're still a winner. The fact that you've got the balls to get in the ring, to put it all on the line with you know, millions of people watching. You know, most professional fighters, they go through like 50 fights before they get onto anything near this level of big of a stage. And so the fact that we're doing this on our 4th fight, it's, no matter who it is, I've got respect for everyone in this entire tournament. It's crazy.
Because we could even think about fights like with influencers, no names, but we can think about fights with influencers that we've seen from the UK, and we'll go, oh, they're so dead, but like, we're not in there, bro.
100%,
like,
100%.
So I agree, man. Just take your hat off and respect to everyone that even enters that ring. You know,
even more so, this is probably again, like I say, why I really wanted to ask these questions, because like it's better to hear it from the source, innit? Like I've seen fights myself where I'm like, that was me, I'd be, but you don't know. You don't know until you actually step into the ring. It's a whole different ball game. So your opponent, like we said earlier, is our friend Kenny.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's a great guy.
Lovely guy. Lovely guy.
He gave me a little push yesterday. I'm not sure why, but other than that, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
What's your views on Kenny, and how are you going to approach this fight? Probably different to any other fight you've had.
Nothing changes, because fundamentals and technique will win fights. No matter who the opponent is, whether they're shorter, taller, longer, bigger, whatever. Technique and fundamentals win the fight. So there's nothing specific that we've trained just for Kenny. And just making sure you're in shape and stick to what you've been taught. That's how you win the fight.
Out of including Kenny, even though you haven't fought him yet, I feel like you've seen enough to have an opinion on him. Who would you say was the toughest opponent you fought?
Oh, Kenny will be my toughest opponent for sure.
Yes.
Definitely. Because we have the similar style. That's the problem. So the other 6 men they're all pressure fighters, push forward, and they're just like throwing hands.
Kenny's technique fundamentals.
Kenny's off the back. He fights off the back foot, and that's the same way I fight. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a chess match for sure, because one's got to be pushing. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be a good fight.
You know what I've noticed about everyone that Kenny fights? They have so much respect between each other. Like, when have you ever seen like a Kenny press conference and he's like going absolutely mad and he's swearing and blaming? But then if you notice, his opponents are not like that towards him. Kenny's just a nice person. He makes you just go, cool, we understand we have a fight, but let's just be professional about it. I don't know. Like, he just...
Do you reckon you're like that?
That's the vibes he gives me. That's why I said it. You clocked.
I'm not one to talk shit or anything.
Yeah, you give me the same energy, bro. Like, you're just do the work, click the gloves, do the talk in the hands.
Right.
Your previous opponents, have they all been similar to Kenny's personality, or have they been a bit talkative?
2 of them were similar to Kenny, because over in Thailand where I fought, it's a very respectful culture.
100%.
And they really don't put up with trash talk, because anybody over there, if somebody trash talks and then loses, everybody's just like, yeah, in your face. So it's a big culture thing. It's very important to give respect, because the fact that they're coming up to fight is it's a huge thing. You got to respect them. So
all my opponents in Thailand as well?
Yeah, in Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh, okay. I went, am I pronouncing it right? Phuket?
Phuket.
Man said Phuket.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've gone mad.
It's a beautiful country.
And on that note, we're going to let this gentleman go, because I just said Phuket.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Not too much luck.
No, I'm actually going to wish you good luck. May the best man win, my brother. And I mean that for real, man. Lovely to meet you. What a guy.
Thank you.
See you later.
Good guy, man.
Enjoy the show.
Brother, have you? Yes. Have you ordered the food? Because I understand.
Can you order
the boxes are great.
Can you order it? Because you know
the
my bank account.
interviews, it's all lovely, but I am hungry. My phone died. The one that I deliver on.
All right. Do you have YouTube on the other one then, so we can check the comments? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do up deliver. PHO.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Pay-per-view.
He's really nice.
Pay-per-view.
Oh my God. What's his name again?
Nate.
I just realised I didn't say his name once during that thing. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter.
No, do you know what? When I looked at it, I was thinking, is that Mini Minter? I didn't know who it was at first.
Minter?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss.
All right, there you go.
But
read some of the comments.
I'm so annoyed that he's so nice.
Yeah. And Kenny's our brother, and we're obviously going to pick Kenny over him.
Each and every time.
Every day, but he's a lovely guy.
He's so nice.
Very, very lovely guy. All right, cool. I know what I want. A man is super, super hungry, guys. Like, Ramadan's all finished and I feel like I'm fasting again.
Aye, they said if me and you were a tag team, what would the team name be?
You're better at that to pick a name.
No. You come out of lamb free in like half a second.
Ben's left punch is straight. Ben's left punch is straight.
If they know, they know though.
Yeah. All right, cool. Add your... Oh, I haven't got internet. That's good though. That's a good thing here.
Why don't you have internet?
I didn't pay my bill. All right, guys, remember though, $7.90. How much is it actually? How much are we charging them? Huh? $13.99 pay-per-view, the main event. And then listen, guys, I understand you get to see Young Philly and you get to see Harry Panera for free, but £13.99 you get to see even more, which is even much better. So please, guys, go do that ASAP.
I'm not being rude, by the way. I'm just trying to sort out food. Like, if you want good Philly, happy Philly, then we need to eat.
Yeah, you put your thing.
Oh my God.
There you go.
So, guys, I'm going for a spicy chicken ramen.
Yes.
I'm going to add to it extra veg because I'm really into my veggies at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah, I am, you know. I don't know why.
What's your favourite
veg? The other day, I had a vegetable curry. I could not believe I did not order a curry with...
Lost your mind.
Bro,
I need prawn in there at least.
Yeah, fam, I was shocked.
Do you know what I like? But I don't like the after effect of it is asparagus. So like I love asparagus.
What's the after effect?
But it makes your wee smell bad.
I've never experienced
and
that.
And do you know how I knew about it? Yeah? I was watching Nico's video, when he was with Mr. Beast, when he did a hand on the jet.
Yeah.
And he did that purposely so that when he was gonna piss, that it was gonna smell and it actually stunk.
Did it?
I had asparagus and it absolutely was a horror show.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna order this. Did you order a drink, yeah?
Oh, look, this is the pre-show. The pre-show's starting now. But don't just focus on us.
Focus.
Actually, no, focus on both. Pick whatever you want to focus on. Pre-show is good, though.
All right, I'm gonna order.
Oi, look at Wade and Sensei and Andy and even Ebony. Everyone's all
changed up.
Everyone's changed up. So what? We got the bummy versions of you lot.
Yeah.
And they get the clean,
Whoa.
Say the word for me.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated version.
All right,
I don't think they're live yet, though, are they?
What I'm going to do is, though, I'm going to go off and find the actual address of this place because we're not going to have
OVO Wembley, no? I know where to put it on the marker, H. Yeah, I know, I saw it. But H, we need to, I know where to put it on the marker.
All right, you sure, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You're the same food I got lost. You know where to put it?
No, you need to give someone the phone.
Yeah, okay.
That's where we messed up. Because how was I meant to tell the woman?
I've got nothing.
Because how was I meant to tell the woman when I'm mid-speaking?
Put the address in. I'm going to check some of the comments and see what everyone else is saying.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Boom. So. All right, I'm gonna go on my one because.
Oh, maybe that's why it didn't come last time. Remember, City Sheffield are playing right now, you know.
Nah, but they're on bikes, man. They'll be all right, I'm sure. Okay.
Look, Engineer's Way. Remember, I turned right on here, so it'd be here, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Valis says, if you see this, say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Valis. All right, cool. Here's a question.
Yeah.
If you were in camp, what would your cheat meal be? This is from Kieran Wilson.
Kieran, I like questions like that. Thank you, Kieran.
Very good question, to be fair.
Yeah. My cheat meal would be... Do you know what?
What?
I love a McDonald's again recently, you know?
Can I ask you what you've been ordering?
Big Macs.
What one?
Huh?
What one?
Just a normal one.
Oh, I thought you was going to say the chicken Big Mac.
Is it crazy?
Oh, my God, brother.
Is it crazy?
I think it's because,
But do you know what I do on the Big Macs?
What?
I take off the top bun and then just eat the middle bun and then the bottom bun.
No, I'll go for the full
No.
Shall I trust you? Okay, cool. We'll do that after
That middle bun, why is it so soft?
Bro, we just come back from Saudi, yeah?
I know, but you can't compare the McDonald's.
My facial reaction when I bit that burger, bro. It was the most genuine and sincere.
Yeah, but Saudi's McDonald's would be better than ours.
So you said a McDonald's then, yeah?
Yeah, I think I like
Specifically, though, what would it be? A Big Mac?
A Big Mac meal.
All right, mine would be, recently we've been breaking fast at Novikov, yeah? So I would go, no, see, I just knew that was going to sound mad, but it would be a baby miso chicken with some prawn fried rice.
Wait, why are you coming here with your bouginess?
How's that bougie?
He said recently we've been breaking fast at Novikov.
Yeah.
It's about £500 per meal, you know?
No, it's
just saying. I'm just saying.
That's with like 8 people, bro, not per person.
So you, Chunks, who else?
Me, Chunks, Sharky, Darkest.
How much was the bill?
Ilias.
How's that not £800?
Okay, first bill was $699.
That's disgusting.
Bro, think of it, where we've just broken fast, bro.
Yeah, everyone's
We're hungry off man's face. Second meal was $807.
807? What, one extra man? Why have we gone up £200?
No, actually, no, tell a lie. First one, Sharky wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Second one, he came through.
So the extra man, extra bills.
807. Okay, all right. Who would win in a boxing fight between you and Philly?
Harry.
Never in my life.
But Harry.
I just think the only reason why is because I'm bigger than Philly.
Yeah.
I'm not his weight class.
I've had a play fight of Harry. It's long. Harry's too strong.
Oh, here we go. I like these questions. Do you know what? These questions are so good that I have to give the name. Zach FC said, if you could have a last meal, what would you eat, guys? Love the vids, you legends, you're just nice people. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Zach, you say his name was?
Zach
Thank
FC.
you, Zach. God bless you.
For the rest of your life.
Pasta. Oh, for the rest of our life, pasta. Then, but done.
Because Philly and pasta is like, they're like this. Whenever we go on holiday, if we go somewhere, he's always like...
I'm like, let's go to a pasta place.
It could be in an airport, it could be anywhere. For me, last meal, it's tough, man. I don't know. Because I love a lot of food.
We'll answer this one. Nico Milana's calling us. Oh, my little thing came off. Nico.
Yo.
So wait, before you say anything, you are live on camera. You're live right now. So is it one of those ones where one of us go off camera to talk to you quick, or is it okay?
No, I saw you streaming, so I just thought, let me call up while I'm on the toilet.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know we're not lying.
He's a real one.
That's Nico
Milana is currently on the toilet.
Yes.
And he saw us streaming whilst he was on the toilet and decided to call in. That is what you call a real friend.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
So
as you can tell, we're waffling, innit? Bro, when we have guests here, it gives you a little point of direction, but without, yeah. So I did want to say to you, Nico, don't worry, guys. If you don't understand what Nico's saying, then I'll repeat what he said. But Nico, did you watch when we actually interviewed, was it Nate?
Yeah.
When we interviewed Nate, the guy that Kenny's fighting?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, I'm a bit annoyed because I really like him. He's so polite. He's got
Yeah.
Nico likes him.
Do you know what?
I hate that Kenny's fighting.
Man was trying to be like against him, but I physically, mentally
I couldn't.
He's actually a nice... He's just like Kenny.
He's a really nice guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah. Nico's saying he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, but I'm supporting him today.
You're supporting who?
Pardon?
Nate.
You're not supporting King Kenny, you're supporting Nate.
Yeah, Nate's my brother, man.
Yeah, you see, sometimes...
just for that,
you're getting
hang
locked
up on
off.
him.
Yeah. So we don't like Nico
we don't know
anymore.
Nico no more because he just said he was going to support Nate over someone he's known over 10 years.
Don't know him.
Yeah.
All right, so they're asking for a skin routine. Who from? Because...
How'd you?
Oh, yeah.
Done it.
Okay, cool. All good. All right. What else
Yes,
have
brother,
we
you
got?
okay? Good to see you.
All right, so if you could choose... But you're not on rocking anyway. So
No, man, I don't want to fight. Stop asking me fighting questions.
Yeah, all right, cool. Can we stop the fighting questions because we're not on it? We're good youths. So what we want to do is just do YouTube.
Yeah.
General knowledge would be
GTRP.
great right now, you know, but we ain't got no general knowledge questions. Actually, if you want us to do general knowledge, just say the questions to us and we have to guess if they're right or wrong.
No, no, we'll make the chat do it.
Yeah,
So chat, this is what we'll do. We'll do a general knowledge. If you're on Harry's YouTube, then you definitely watch our videos.
Yeah.
Exactly how we do with the boys. Ask us some random questions and we'll answer.
All right,
and
Philly,
the loser has to what?
There's a question for you right now. If you could drop a song, who would you want to feature with that you haven't already featured with already? Tough question.
Probably Ray, you know.
Yeah, Ray.
I can't lie to you.
Yeah, Ray's incredible.
I'd pick Ray in a heartbeat. I knew he.
You know who I have? Who do I listen to the most?
Future.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd have Ray. I'd have Ray.
Shout out to Faisal.
A lot of people can't do what Ray can do, you know.
She's incredible.
Different.
Aaron
Ray!
Clark said this probably...
What did he say?
HP's pretending he's not a fighter. He was a gladiator in the HP pretending that he wasn't a gladiator in the Roman days.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, Roman.
That means they love Darkest Man.
Yeah,
you see when someone cusses you like that?
You know, I've realised that Darkest is one of the most influential YouTubers.
Yeah.
They call me old. McDonald's hairline, the lot of it. But there's someone behind us. Some guy who, for me...
Oh, I love him!
One of the most nicest guys I've ever met.
He's so lovely!
He did used to wear a rubbish tracksuit, but he stopped wearing it. He has stopped wearing the tracksuit. He's a fighter, a man that will take a loss, but will always come out with a win. A family man.
An honest man. The legend! I had a lot of time for you, you know, Dej. See, look at the hugs he gives, my bro. Good to see you, brother. Deji, I got a lot of time for you.
He's wearing the Pradas today.
Yeah. Show us.
Where am I looking? Where's the camera?
Anywhere. While everyone's flashing red, you'll get it.
How are you today, bro?
Yeah, how are you, bro?
No, I'm good. I just literally just arrived, so feeling good.
I say it's a bit different for you. You're usually the one that's going into the ring.
Yeah.
How is it watching some of your YouTube friends as well be in the boxing ring?
Do you get annoyed though at that point?
No, I get fight nerves. Honestly, like
even though you're not fighting.
Yeah, but it's like I like fight nerves now. I want to one when I.
It's like me, because the only reason I ask that is if me and you go watch United play.
Yeah.
Even though obviously
football,
I'm not on that level of football,
of course.
I still like. I want to play football now. Do you know what I mean? So I can relate to that. How's it been since the Floyd fight? I ain't seen you. I ain't spoke to you then. I ain't spoke to you since.
By the way,
and how was that?
The greatest boxer of all time.
No, bro, take that in.
Him. Like,
was in the ring
incredible.
with him.
I mean, I was just chilling. Money was good, so.
No, you just keep it real. Just keep it real.
Just keep it real. Chilling, money was good.
What talk to that? Because I've never asked you. How did that concept go about? Like who hit up?
Yeah,
who?
how does that even happen? How do you fight the greatest? Do you know what I mean? Like how does that?
So it was a weird one. Like literally right after my Fuzi fight, like I was just chilling. I was at home with my parents, and then I got a call being like, "Do you want to fight Floyd?" And I was like, "This isn't serious." So then I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And then they sent me a contract, and I was scared to sign it, being like, "Wait, what? There's no way this is legit." And I was actually fighting Floyd. Like, it was his whole team, the money team, all of that. I was like, "Why not?" Actually, no. Shane was the one who kind of convinced. I was actually too scared to sign it. But Shane was like. It's like,
what are you scared of?
You know what I mean? It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wow,
so.
yeah, word.
And what was it like being in the ring with him though? Did you feel the class, like from obviously the greatest fighter of all time?
Yeah. So
that's a difference. That's a good question. You know, like was the difference between you fighting someone like the YouTubers to fighting Floyd massive? Bear in mind, he's not in his prime. He's not in the best shape he's ever been. Was the difference that big?
It was massive because it did numbers for my confidence. Like when I get in the ring, I guess I always put in the back of my head, "Oh, you fought Floyd," so like
everyone else is young buck to you.
Yeah, basically. So it's.
Wow, that's a good way to look at it, though.
Speaking about the card today, there's a lot of your friends who are going to be boxing on the fight. Who are you looking forward to box, and who do you reckon there's going to be any upsets in your opinion?
So obviously Kenny's winning.
Yeah.
I got Kenny winning 100%.
Hey, bro, but that. Look, I only heard about that. Nate, see how my tone just changed? You know, I'm genuinely worried now. Bro, I've just met this Nate guy. We literally just interviewed him. His full fight with this one.
Yeah.
But his last three, 2 knockouts, 1 straight win. And he gives me like the same vibe as Kenny. Like he's not one of those fighters that comes in here and goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna whip him." Like he's gone, "Yeah, I'm just on fundamentals and technique," and I'm just like, "Raw, like you sound really like." Do you know what I mean? I'm not. Obviously, all my heart, my passion, my drive's all going towards Kenny, but I'm not that mad confident, you know. Nate seems like even though I ain't seen him box, his mentality alone. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't feel the same?
He fought with head guards though. That's very, very different to like fighting without head guards. So the moment he gets hit, it's gonna be completely different.
Fair enough.
And Kenny hits hard. I've sparred Kenny.
Hold on, Andy's coming.
Andy, the shirt and the trousers.
Whoa!
Andy, the shirt and trousers.
Can you give me the intro you gave me last time?
Go back.
Des, you'll love this.
Imagine. You know me, I watch. What we called him.
So actually, we've got one of the most good-looking men in the boxing industry. A talented man, can hit with the left, can hit with the right. The one and only Andy.
I imagine.
You nearly got it. Harry, you nearly got it.
Andy Shepherd's in the building.
This has been amazing.
Yeah, no.
Are you look clean though? This is.
You smell nice.
I'm in.
You smell nice.
You smell nice.
You look very, very clean.
Thanks, boys. How's it been going?
Great. Yeah, it's been super, super fun. Now, especially we got Deji been picking his brain about the Floyd fight as well.
Man, that was an experience, hey. Like that was. How do you feel after all that?
Yeah,
I know you just probably filled it in, but I haven't talked to you properly since.
It was good. Honestly, it was amazing. Just because I feel like now I'm forever edged in history. You know what I mean?
100%.
So
No, like very few professional boxers can say. First of all, they boxed Floyd in the first place. But give him a black eye.
Yeah,
give him a black eye. You know what I'm saying?
I give him a black eye. I
remember that. That went viral on my TikTok. That went viral.
Guys, in the whole lead up, like everyone's like, it's Floyd Mayweather. Deji's got a few fights under his belt. Okay, whatever. And we were saying, look, I just want to land on Floyd. If I can land on Floyd, that's an achievement, which it is. Like, that's huge. Didn't just land. Gave the guy a black eye.
No,
that is serious. That is
I remember when it was as well.
We're talking about the greatest boxer that ever lived.
Yeah. Can I ask how your parents felt?
Crazy.
Did they know Floyd Mayweather?
Cool.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, because my mum.
Like, my mum don't know nothing about boxing, but if I say Floyd Mayweather, she go, oh, yeah, I know him, rich one.
He's
Like,
that
my mum
person
will know. Like,
who transcends the whole sport. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You know Floyd.
Yeah. Like, there was a time that I didn't know much about basketball, but I knew who LeBron was. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when someone's made a stamp in that sport, like, we don't watch golf. You know Tiger Woods is doing it.
Who? Joking.
Oh, okay.
Joking.
Oh my
Joking, guys. I know who that is.
Deji, who's
He's
next
not good with
then?
names.
In the
Yeah. Just so you
YouTube
know.
world, who are you fighting next? Have you announced it already? Am I
Yeah,
sleeping under a
it's
rock?
already been announced. I'm
Who,
fighting
who?
Swarms. Yeah.
I saw that. You know, with me, yeah.
I want him to fight him. Line it up.
Wait, you want to fight Swarms?
I'm not ready yet to fight.
No, trust me.
Yes.
I'm his manager.
Harry, you want to fight?
You wanted to
No,
fight.
I don't want to no more.
Why?
After the convo I had with you.
What do you mean?
So
After
basically,
you told me I can't get certain numbers, I'm not on it. Like, I'm not a man that wants to fight anyway, Dej. So why would I now go and make this paycheck when I can just go do foot asylum, did X, Y, Z for a month and then get... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm all right.
so
I don't like
do you
bruises.
feel pressure though, Dej, knowing that your brothers obviously fought him and battered him? Do you feel like there's now pressure for you now?
No.
None at all.
I just enjoy fighting now.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, do you know what I'll say though? Yeah, because
this is a
this is mad. Bro, I had the pleasure of being able to host the premiere for your brother's documentary and sitting behind you and obviously hearing you and seeing you talk about the confidence issues that you had before. He's right. You
Bro,
have
this
changed.
is mad
what
to
was
see
the
you like
turning
this,
curve? What was the turning curve for you?
Honestly, it's my friend Shane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shout out to Shane.
Big up
wherever you
Shane.
are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shane.
Honestly, it was Shane. Like, he's the
Was
one
it
who
what he did or the actions he took with you?
just everything.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, big up Shane, man.
Yeah, he did a lot for me.
Sick.
Yeah, like spiritually, physically, everything, mentally, everything.
Oh, raw. Big up Shane.
Wait.
Right, so hang on, guys. Sorry, I'm looking at my watch.
Oh, we've got one.
I'm sorry, but I know this is. But
what? Are we wrapping it now?
No. So it's guys. It's 6 o'clock. So we're going for the watch party to the pre-show.
Oh!
But don't worry, because these boys are gonna be back.
Okay.
7 o'clock. So if you're buying the pay-per-view, make
It
sure.
means we can eat.
Yeah.
Make sure you buy the watch party package because these boys are back.
$39.99.
Deji's going to be back in with these guys, so this conversation can continue. We're just going to put a little pin in it for now.
There you go, so a little
boys.
pin there.
You've been amazing.
Thank you so much.
And for now,
man.
though, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. If you're locked in on Harry's channel, whatever channel you are watching this from, make sure you lock in again at 7 p.m. See you soon.
See you soon, guys.
But gents, I got to go because I've got to go and get this. There's some fights to be seen.
I'll be honest, that shirt though, I'm copying that shirt.
Mate, we'll get you one. We'll
get you one. Like he makes them.
See you later, guys.
Like he makes them, Man said we'll get you one.
Yeah. No, why?
On your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
I'm late. I know I'm late. Where the hell is everyone? Ebony, what are you doing?
I'm just updating my OnlyFans.
We got a show to do. Come on. Where the hell is everyone? Sensei, what are you doing?
I'm just warming up, man.
Come on, we got to start the show. We're missing someone. Where the hell is that other person? Come on.
Where are they at, man? Oval Arena. I got my new suit on. I'm fly.
Wait, I'm
how
sorry.
many times?
I'm sorry.
You're finally here?
There's so much traffic outside. There's a football match across the road, apparently.
Finally.
Sorry, Wade. We made it. We're finally here. And we are here for the Kingpyn High Stakes Tournament. I'm Andy Shepherd. Wonderful to be with you. We've got here the blonde bomber, the IBF bantamweight champion of the world, Ebony Bridges. We've got Sensei. We've got Wade Clem. The breakdown boys are with us. And I can tell you what, tonight really is a new dawn for boxing.
YouTube boxing, a global phenomenon that has transformed not only boxing itself, but the world of sports forever. A new age of sports entertainment that has captured an entire generation. This new wave has seen the rise
He drops Austin!
and the fall of some of the world's most revered influencers. Now, a new format has entered the industry, one that has raised the stakes higher than ever before.
This tournament is going to be one of the biggest things this year.
When you enter a tournament, there's a lot of bragging rights because you're not afraid to fight anyone.
8 male and 8 female fighters gathered from around the globe will battle it out over 3 events in the world's biggest influencer boxing tournament. With the standard of competition the highest we've ever seen, every fighter has their sights set on glory, but only one can be crowned the pound-for-pound Kingpyn title holder.
I'm a man on a mission. It's as simple as that. I'm a man on a mission, and I'm coming for everybody.
So there's quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. Now, if you win from the quarterfinal, you go through to the semi-final, and then you go through to the final, which is where I'll be heading.
I'm keeping my eye on everyone and every matchup to see who I'm coming against. And that's what my mentality is like.
For some, this is a story of redemption.
I never want to lose again, because my last fight, like I said, that was the first time I actually felt like I lost. Obviously with the temper loss, I won on the night, but then it just got changed. It didn't actually feel like a loss, but that night I actually felt like a loss, and I never want to feel like that again.
For others, a tale of honor.
The whole build up to the fight and everything he told me was just a lie. Now I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? I was getting more and more pissed off. There's not many details I can talk about that, so it's an ongoing thing.
And for one, a shot at revenge.
The thing is, he just hasn't really seen who I am, which is a good thing. You know, he saw an ill in my deathbed Austin McBroom.
He done something illegal. He injected himself before walking out. What else could he have been taken?
He was lucky that time. He won't be lucky again.
But for all, this is an opportunity to cement themselves as one of the most feared contenders in YouTube boxing.
You're going to be able to use the Kingpyn tournament as a reference.
The person that wins this tournament completely separates themselves from the rest of influencer boxing.
She comes across big and scary, all the more reward when smash her face in.
I think most of them are all bark, no bites.
I mean, I'm not coming for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. I'm coming for #1.
I need to send a statement to the person who I'm going to be fighting in the next round. Just want to let them know what's coming.
This is high stakes, and the stakes have never been higher.
Every time I see that BT, honestly, the goosebumps come up. This is truly a special night. Wait, let me start with you, because you've been ingrained in this scene for so long. What does the start of the Kingpyn high stakes tournament mean for this scene?
It's the 2 words you said, high stakes. There are high pressure situations here that these fighters I don't think have seen yet. The arena, the moment, the tournament, everyone bringing their A game, and it all starts tonight. The next level will be realized.
And look, Sensei, you've been backstage. We've been seeing the fighters arrive. Are you feeling some fight day nerves from some of our competitors?
Oh yeah, all week I've been feeling the fight day nerves. So many familiar faces, so many new storylines, right? And you have the tournament factor. I'm just excited to see these guys compete.
And Ebony, you've made this walk many times. Look, well, it's an hour until showtime. Some of these fighters got a few more hours left. What are the emotions going through people, particularly the ones who are walking out here for the very first time?
I feel like they would be very nervous, but at the same time, they just want to get it out. They just want to fight. You're at that point, you're like, I just want to fight now. I think, you know, the anticipation of not knowing actually can be quite daunting. So I think they might even be feeling sick.
And we've had a hell of a fight week. So much content has been out there. And look, Wade, were there any surprises for you this week? Anyone who kind of came out of their shell a bit more than you thought?
Yeah, I mean, my mate Nate is surprising everyone this week. He's the guy that you looked at and went, man, what's this guy about? What's he going to bring to this tournament? And every time he's on camera, he's smiling, he's having a good time, but he's also got that look in his eye that says, hey, don't sleep on Mr. Nice Guy, because when I'm in that ring, I turn it off and become a killer.
And let's not forget, this is a tournament structure. So when you win, you progress in the tournament. The finals are happening in August. But even if you lose, you're gonna fight again in let's call it a loser's bracket. We'll probably give it a different name, because all these guys are, with respect for stepping in there, but all these fights you're seeing tonight will fight 3 times between tonight and August. And look, Sensei, with that in mind, how do these guys prepare? This is gonna be a grueling schedule, isn't it, this summer?
Yeah, you got to try to keep it in the back of your mind and kind of put it aside, because you want to focus fight by fight, week by week, figure out how you can listen to your coach and make those little bits of progress, 1% a week, right? So it's going to be tough for them.
And Ebony, if you were in a tournament structure like this with barely 6 weeks between rounds, would you want to go out there and finish it, or would you want to go out there, finish it early, or go out there and get some rounds and make sure you're in shape?
No matter what, you want to finish it early. You know, you don't play with your food. If you can get them out early, you get them out early. You know, that's definitely key.
We ain't paid by the hour over here.
You don't do overtime. No overtime in that ring.
Take the Blonde Bombers tips. Do not play with your foot. But look, if you're still looking for a little explainer on how this high-stakes tournament works, check this out.
Kingpyn presents High Stakes, the biggest influencer boxing tournament the world has ever seen. 8 male and 8 female fighters gather from around the globe to battle it out over 3 blockbuster events with the single goal of being crowned the first ever Kingpyn title holder, featuring global superstars such as Anderson Gibb, Wenderson Nunez, Elle Brooke, King Kenny, Jarvis, Tom Zanetti, and Whitney Johns. The tournament begins with the quarterfinal round on April 22nd at the OVO Arena, Wimbledon, London. The iconic 3 Arena in Dublin next plays host to all the important semifinals before the biggest influencer tournament on the planet showcases the last 2 fighters going toe-to-toe. In the tournament finale at the legendary O2 Arena in London, 8 fighters, 3 events, but there can only be 1 winner. On August 5th, 1 champion will rise above them all to be crowned the first ever Kingpyn.
We've never seen anything like this, Sensei. This tournament format, 3 different dates, all fighters trying to make their way to the top of the high stakes. Talk to me about what you're most excited about in this tournament. Is it the format? Is it the fact we're getting different matchups? Is it the winner's bracket, runner-up bracket? What are you saying, bro?
Bro, we've been talking about this for so long now. We broke it down like every fight and then even the potential fights. I'm so excited. It's fight night, right? With the tournament factor, there's like, I'm thinking about the fights and I'm remembering, oh, this person can fight this person, and I'm like anticipating that once the winner is announced, right, who is going to be that person, then the storylines create. So I'm just so excited.
There's so much that we haven't seen in the influencer boxing scene as far as the matchups we want. And this tournament, by proxy, gives us that. Let's just go, for example, in the men's tournament. You want to see Gibb versus Tom Zanetti? You might get that in round 2. You want to see Austin McBroom versus Jarvis, real heat there already? You might get that. How about the women's side? Talk to me about that.
Oh, man, right? You got Amber, Emily's going to be fire.
Banger.
Right? Whitney, Barbie.
Yes.
Right? Oh, my gosh.
And the winner of that one, Julie. Daniela.
Oh, man.
In the second round, you're getting 2 back-to-back juggernaut matchups, and you still have Elle at the top of the bracket.
Fights that you would never get if it wasn't for the tournament.
No.
You would never get them.
No. This is going to be a moment in history, ladies and gentlemen, that you do not want to miss, and that is why you guys got to go buy that pay-per-view at Kingpyn.tv. You saw the weight explainer. I was doing a good job, yeah?
You were doing great. You see him in a little weight,
1,
swag,
2,
in the usual.
3.
He's always doing the closeouts and the breakdowns,
Yeah.
so I let him take care of that part. You know what I mean? I'm over here just chilling, doing my thing.
That's what I do. But now that we go into this tournament, what is the most important factor in your mind as we head into this? Is it, like we talked about a second ago, getting out of there quick? Is it the mindset of just keeping your mind on the opponent in front of you and not going, hey, you know, I see that guy back there, man, he's pretty tough. You know, that guy over there, and not remembering this guy in front of you is the one you got to get by first.
That's the thing. You can't think about anything else. You can't think about that you might have a quick return for the next fight, right? Who may I fight next? You can't be thinking about any of that, right? You have your challenge here in front of you, the person that you're facing. You got to take those deep breaths. You got to focus and take it round by round, exchange by exchange, right? Because there's going to be adversity that they're hitting. And if you're focused about anything else, right? If you're thinking about anything else, that's going to be a huge disadvantage for you.
You know, talking about thinking about anything else, the fighters are getting into the locker room right now.
Yep.
They're starting to sit there, and the hand wraps are going to start coming on, and the headphones are going to go on, and they're going to try to zone out a little bit. I need to know exactly what's going through their mind right now. You've been there. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, it's just a lot of pressure. I commend so many of these fighters because when I first fought, it wasn't like this, right? Amateur, local level, right? My first couple fights, right? This is insane. Some people, they're not even in their own country, right? To travel and to do all this media and this press, and now you come into this moment and there's so much on the line. So the amount of pressure, they have to just breathe and focus, listen to their team, and go out there and shine.
Well, speaking of listening and breathing and focusing, I want you guys to focus on the 2 people in the ring. Andy and Ebony are standing by.
Yes, guys, we've come down here to check out the ring. And Ebony, what are your first impressions of what's going to become the battlefield tonight?
Wow. This ring is small. It is literally a phone booth. There ain't going to be much running in this ring, that's for sure.
So what kind of fighters does that favor?
It definitely favors a smaller pressure fighter because it's going to be very hard to get away from or run in this ring. You can't run, you can't hide, no way.
So which fighters put a disadvantage coming into this sort of pressure cooker?
I would say taller fighters because, you know, Yeah, like, I mean, you even take it just one step back, like you're on the ropes. So you're going to have to move so much to stay off the ropes because it's small.
So when you look at a fighter like we got Blueface Ed Matthews coming up later tonight, and Blueface is a tall guy.
Wow.
Is this going to be?
This is going to be good for. Yeah, this is going to be good for. It's going to be good advantage for Ed Matthews. Yeah, because it's huge for Blueface. But I'm thinking about Blueface in here. Wow.
Yeah, it's not massive. But look, Elle Brooks, actually, you're just testing out the ring. You know, you've just arrived here. You're looking at this. We talk about the size of the ring. How's the spring?
It's good. It's not too bouncy, actually. It's quite firm, which I prefer. But no, the size of the ring, I think, is going to benefit the smaller fighters because if you want to keep them long, you know, there's nowhere to hide. So I think it definitely benefits me. So I'm extremely happy right now. And I think my whole team are like, yes, you know, the smaller ring. And I think for promotions, they're going to make it a smaller ring because they want to make it more exciting. They're forced to fight in something like this. You've got nowhere to hide. So I think Kingpyn have maybe done a little statement here.
Yeah.
Like, you got to fight. This is a small ring. We want action here. So
Your opponent tonight, Ola, very tall, probably one of the tallest women in this tournament. Yeah. You liking this? You think this is going to make it easy work for you?
yeah, I mean, easier work, I think, if she was constantly running away from me. But from the public workout, I don't think that she was necessarily had really talented feet anyway. So I don't think it made too much difference. It's not like you look at her footwork and think, oh, she's going to be a runner. Like, overall, all her skills kind of seem very moderate. So, yeah, no, I'm excited. And this has made me happier, so...
Hey, if Elle's happy, I think we're all happy. This is certainly going to become a pressure cooker in here tonight. And if you want to join us for the fight, there's one way you can. Come and join us on the Kingpyn pay-per-view.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're going to go to kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
I'm actually really excited to be the mystery opponent.
But there's one fighter that, for whatever reason, Kingpyn haven't put out there.
I don't feel like people are going to be expecting it. I can't wait to see all the jaws drop, to be honest.
Perhaps it's time to find out who that is.
Bring her out.
This is Emily Brooke. There we go, it's Amber. Quarter-final matchup. Amber O'Donnell versus Miss Brooke.
I'm excited, I'm hungry. I am hungry!
The stakes are high in the tournament.
Get your fucking face off me, man.
I think that just adds to the fuel.
Put your sweaty, greasy hand on mine. Back the fuck up!
That hunger to keep doing better, the excitement of it all.
I think we've seen I'm the aggressor already, darling. Scary.
She's come out with attitude, she's come out shoving, and you're trying to get in my head because you can't let your hands do the talking.
And smash your face in.
I'm gonna fuck you up! I fucking mean it! I mean it! You're rattled, darling!
Welcome to Fight Night, Emily. Tonight I'm gonna send you back where you belong, in your sister's shadow.
Wow, this is a fight that has, when it was first made, I think it was one that flew under the radar because there's so many incredible matches coming up tonight. But as we've gone through Fight Week, it's really boiled over. What do you think of the aggression we saw yesterday at the weigh-ins and in the open workouts?
Look, I feel like Amber is getting more fiery and fiery. You know, she's getting angrier. I feel like it's coming closer to the fight now. There's a lot of emotions into play, but I think she's trying to show that, you know, she's not a pushover and she's feisty as well.
I think a lot of people have talked about the fact that Emily, you know, was looking good and Amber was maybe, you know, the skills weren't going to be there. But at the open workout, we were all there. We were watching. Amber brought something there, didn't she?
Yeah, I was surprised. Amber has some speed, some snap, but more the aggression, right? The attitude. We didn't get a chance to see that. So when that happened, then it kicked off. I got like an up close and personal look during the weigh-ins. Oh,
yep. Sensei, take a look.
Amber O'Donnell has arrived. She's one of our shorter fighters. But, you know, look, Emily's no high tower herself. So I think these are, in terms of their physiques, they're pretty evenly matched. We talk about the experience levels.
Hold on a second, Andy. You talk about physiques. Emily Brooke.
Yeah.
Jacked.
Yeah. She and just like her sister, has really fallen in love with this sport. She told us earlier this week that the training that they've been doing, which is super tough training, it's made her the happiest she's ever felt. That's an advantage for anyone to love what they're doing in this sport. Hey, Wade.
And here she comes too, man. Again, both locked in, ready to go. We saw it yesterday. Since you had to step between them, things were going crazy. Hey, watch out now. Watch out. But no, that's the aggression, the intensity we're looking for out of the tournament. And as it gets closer, you're going to see that come out more and more. You can hide it for just so long. At some point, you're tired of the talking. You just want to go fight. That's what you're here to do.
And this is it. I think Emily being more the aggressor in the weeks gone by, but yesterday, it certainly was Amber that let something loose. Is that a precursor to what we think we're going to see inside the ring tonight?
Yeah, you know, look, I think that I think Amber's going to try and get in her and prove a point. I reckon she'll probably go out hard trying to just prove a point and, you know, show that she's not just some little like weak pushover. You know what I mean? So let's see. I think it's going to be fireworks from the start from both of them, no matter what.
But we all know how good Elle Brooke is. But rumour has it that her sister Emily has picked up the sport even better than she has. You've got a little insight into those camps. What can we expect, do you think, from Emily?
I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen much of Emily, but from going by what Elle's done since I've known her, if she's learning faster, and that's what the girls are saying, then, I mean, look out, it won't be long and she'll be right up there with Elle.
And look, we can only take what we've seen from footage from the open workouts. Yeah. We're all starting from scratch here in terms of knowledge on these women. Wade, what did you read from those open workouts about Emily?
What I read is Amber's going to have to get respect early because Emily is popping pads, and she is, again, in every exchange, she's tried to bully her. Shoved her at the first launch party. Even here, when Amber tried to shove, she came with that, give me that hook, you know what I'm saying? That clinch was there immediately. She feels she's the bigger, powerful, more strong, more fit person in there. Amber's got to get respect, and it's got to happen in the first round.
And look, in these kind of fights where everyone's on a certain level, is it sometimes the more powerful competitor that gets the advantage?
Yeah, the power and then who can take a punch, right? What I noticed is that when Amber would come out after her, right, Emily would respond, but she didn't get aggressive. She stayed cool and calm, right? So if she can stay cool and calm and weather the storm, it might go pretty bad.
And look, that's going to be starting the card tonight. And again, that is a fight that I think is going to be an absolute bang. And we talk about this tournament and how many potential female superstars can come out of that. When we look about the evolution of these women, particularly Emily, if she is the one to go forward, if she's developing that quickly, wait, that could be someone to really look out for.
I mean, we talk about all we've learned from Elle in her time in this scene. Being in that same bloodline, them same genetics, you'd have to think that she has that same aptitude for this sport. So as she grows, she's kind of the first one we're going to see grow into boxing in this tournament. Everyone else has some combat sports experience, whether jiu-jitsu, a little bit of, sambo, whatever it is. She's just getting into this. 6 weeks is what we heard at the open workout. Yep. So we're going to see her grow as this tournament goes on. And if she's winning as she's growing, it's going to be something to watch.
Well, look, that is starting the card tonight. But look, there's plenty more fighting. This next one we're going to discuss has really got intrigue. It's Barbie versus Whitney Jones. Oh, she's broken it, but we have got a name.
Barbie.
Whitney Jones! Whitney Jones against the Barbie.
I want to be the first female influencer boxer who has a real knockout, not a TKO, not a call, not a a ref step in. Like, I want someone. But yeah, I think that I'm the person who can do it in this space.
You are capable of anything if you work hard enough, train hard enough, and set your mind to it.
At 6 foot tall, like, I'm a big girl, and I think that my dedication to this sport should intimidate everyone.
I didn't sign up for this to do easy shit. Like, the whole point was to challenge myself.
I'm not your best friend. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to make collabs. I don't care about these girls. I care about winning.
Barbie is going to be a great challenge. I think that she's going to be strong. I think she's got the height, she's got the reach. That is what makes it so fun. It actually really fuels my fire because I know that I'm going to shock the fuck out of everybody.
I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. Look, of all the women in this tournament, perhaps they are the two most intimidating physical specimens. Whitney Jones, it's self-explanatory. Barbie, the tallest and I think thickest set of our female competitors. And we've seen her strikes, the power she is packing. Ebony, what can we expect from this contest?
You know, like you said about the strikes, like Barbie, man, that was the first thing I noticed when she started cracking the pads. I'm like, she has some bang to her, some crack. She's just heavy-handed. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look, there she is.
There's Barbie. I mean, look, she lives that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That makeup never comes off. Do you think is that permanent?
I don't know, but I'm going to be interested to see what it looks like at the end of the fight. I really want to see. But look, you know, Whitney, I think the biggest test here we'll see, Whitney looks the part, but can she take a punch? I really want to see that because she's going to be taking a punch off one of the strongest girls in the division.
Are we going to learn a lot about this contest at the first strike? Center, is it that first interaction, who's going to eat the shot first, where we learn who really got the advantage?
This is their first fight, right? So we want to see who can take a punch and how they respond to that adversity, because sometimes punches land, they kind of glancing. With these two, I'm expecting the head to get snapped back, right? Nose, you may see some damage early on, and how do they respond to that is going to be huge.
We look at Whitney Jones, and she's a physical specimen. Chris Camozzi, a decorated MMA fighter, he's fighting bare knuckle next week. He's here with her. She's been around the sport, and she looks the part. We don't know about boxing skills yet, but if you're advising her, what's her strategy in this?
Move those feet, right? Move those feet. We saw in the open workout, Barbie was just moving forward. I think she took one step back, a small step, and then came right back in and threw punches. So a lot of forward movement. So Whitney's got to move those feet, learn from that experience from Chris Camozzi, right? And then take the fight into the later rounds and see what she can do.
Yeah, we talk about Barbie. She reckons she's got a great gas tank. Whitney is debating that. If you're Barbie, with the power advantage, how do you approach this one?
Well, if I was in there, I'd be going in there and just trying to break Whitney's heart as soon as possible. Show her my power, try and break her heart and make her really scared at the first, you know, because then she'll be wincing every time you want to punch. So I'd be trying to show her my power as fast as I can.
See it there, getting prepared. Those ladies are second up on the bill. And Sente, when you look at the bracket, does the winner of this contest become perhaps one of the early favorites?
Yeah, because we know the other girls are looking to them. I believe that these girls were put up on the list when they were asked to be ranked, right? So the winner, depending on how they win, they were already intimidating. How they win will make them even more intimidating. And plus, calling the losers bracket, you still have to face one of them next anyway, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, that is second up on our card tonight. Plenty more to come, including this contest with a man with something to prove. My mate Nate has drawn
I never want to lose again, and I want people to think that, so that when they watch me fight, they're like, wow, this is a completely different side to Kenny.
I'm very confident in my abilities. Don't let the smiles deceive you.
He then fought in 10-ounce gloves with no head guards. I truly believe I can knock him out.
He's gonna make the mistake. I'm gonna capitalize. I'm gonna punish him. Everybody's gonna know that he's not gonna be able to hang with the best.
What is Nate gonna do that is a threat to me? He's gonna be in for a shot.
I'm definitely gonna be one of those upsets because over here nobody has no idea who I am. It's time to show them.
Well, that is a contest where either one of those fighters is going to kill, proverbially, the other with kindness, or King Kenny's going to do what he's was hoping to do last time and throw his hands up. Let me start with you, Sente, this one. You know Kenny very well. How does he need to approach this fight differently to his previous one?
He's got to make a statement, right? This tournament, there's been so much talk about, is he going to let his hands go, right? When the fight is close, he doesn't step on the gas, right? So the entire camp has been focused around being more aggressive, taking those opportunities when they show. He's got to capitalize and try to go for the finish at some point.
And everybody, my mate Nate, a competitor who, so we heard, hasn't competed without head guard before. He's had longer breaks between rounds. He's had bigger gloves. How much of an adaptation it is stepping in there for the first time without head guards and smaller gloves?
It could definitely be a shock. But I mean, that's what's going to show you if you're made for it or not. You know what I mean? That's how it's going to see if he handles it. I know they train pretty hard down there in Thailand. You know, so I think he's preparing himself. And I'm not sure how hard Kenny hits, but we'll find out.
He's fast. He's strong. That man was shredded, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Yeah, he looked in shape. But I'm actually hearing that Wade is backstage with Lauren Alexis.
Okay. With Lauren Alexis, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm excited. Ready for our first fight? Are you ready?
I'm ready. We got a lot of fighters back and forth, getting very, very tense back here. Do we want to take a little walk around and see what we can find?
Let's do it. Let's see who's in their rooms. Let's go. Let's go.
So tell the people, Lauren, you know, you've been back here for a little bit. Let's see what some of these fighters are talking about.
They're all ready. They're very excited. Now we're with Daniela and Jarvis. Hello. Jarvis, hello. How you doing?
Doing good.
How you feeling ahead of your fight?
Feeling ready, feeling relaxed, just staying calm, you know what I'm saying? Got a few hours to go, and just gonna get the job done.
And what's your prediction for your fight?
I'm gonna do what I can to knock him out. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but, you know, I'm gonna wear him down. Body, head, all of it. And, yeah, KO is it's always the goal.
Fair enough, fair enough. And which of the fights are you most looking forward to, except for your own?
Kingpyn McBroom, you know, obviously it's the rematch. It's a big fight. You know, Austin was sick last time, so we'll see if he's any better this time. Maybe he could win. Who knows? It's going to be an interesting fight.
Cool. Well, anyway, we shall see you in the ring, and good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
We out, Lauren. We out.
Well, Jarvis looking very calm and collected, as he has done all fight week. But let's go back to that Kenny and Nate fight. Look, Nate has been so nice, and I think he's almost got irritated by us talking about how nice he is. But even yesterday, he tried to put his arm around Kenny at the weigh-ins. He didn't like it. You've been through so many of those weigh-ins. Is Kenny right to be like, get off me?
Yeah, but, you know, I feel like Nate's done it on purpose to agitate him. Do you know what I mean? Most definitely. I mean, you're going to be touching someone like that, like at the weigh-ins that close. He knows exactly what he's doing. My mate Nate is not dumb. He knows what he's doing.
Well, listen, I think Nate comes across as a very, again, nice, that's the word. But there is method to that kind of madness, you know? And look, he's coming in, he's got a fight in a hour, 2 hours, and he's smiling, he's happy. And look, Sensei, is that all just the top layer? Do we believe, truly, that when my mate Nate steps in there, he has what it takes to go toe-to-toe with potentially one of the best boxers in this tournament?
Yeah, man, he represents Thailand. That's the Thai way, right? He comes in there, he's smiling, but he's not a pushover. And you can see that when he put his arm around, Nate shoved it off, and he put it right back on there and kind of squeezed this trap a little bit to say, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to smile too. I'm going to be me. But when we compete, when we get inside that ring, we're going to fight.
Well, I'm hearing that actually Lauren is now with King Kenny himself.
Kenny, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Feel ready, man. It's fight night. It's time to go. I'm ready.
What's your predictions for your fight?
If it goes the distance, it will be 15 minutes of hell for Nate.
If you could describe how your training camp has been this past few weeks, how would you describe it?
It's been tough, grueling. Obviously, I've been sparring 3 times a week, you know, against high-level people, so it's been a tough camp, but, you know, we got through it, and we're ready to go.
Fair enough. And how's it been training with Daly again? You know, he's your big brother, but also your coach, you know, trainer. Has that been tough?
Tough? Why would that be? Oh, as in the training? Yeah, obviously the training is hard. He treats me like, you know, his other professional fighter, Martin. We train hard in the gym, and yeah, we're ready to go.
And out of all the other fights, which one are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Jarvis versus Zanetti. Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
What's your predictions for that?
I think Zanetti has the ability to cause an upset, to be honest. So, yeah, that's what I think. But we'll see.
Okay, fair enough. Well, all right, back to Andy.
Bright light in the locker room, but he's going to have a lot more of those bright lights when he comes out here. Hey, Sensei, you fought King Kenny. Is that the calm, collected Kenny we want to be seeing before this? Is that the one that stepped in against you?
Yes, you got to save that energy, because sometimes if you're too emotional, you're too tense, right? You go in there, you're kind of just trying to impress and show everyone and maybe convince yourself that you're ready. But when you see that cool, calm, and collective attitude, that's a good sign, because he's done this. This is his 5th fight, right? So he's handling the nerves well, and I think it's gonna show up well in the fight.
Well, that's another fantastic. I mean, they're all bangers so far. There's not been one sleeper. Well, let's take a look at another match. It's Julie Poker versus Danielle Hemsley.
All right.
Daniela Hemsley.
Boxing it's a brand new challenge for me. I've never boxed before. I'm training 6 days a week, twice a day. I've completely fallen in love with the sport.
To pick your opponent from the random balls.
Julie
Poker.
Smoke season, baby!
I think there's definitely tension between me and Julia. Ready? Yeah.
Eu acho que ela não é lutadora. E modelete. Vem de fotinho. Nada a ver.
I've worked hard and I'm going to show everyone the skills that I've learned and put them Brazilian fans to silence.
Wow, another contest. I think it's guaranteed to be hard-hitting. And look, Emily, Julie Pocker is someone who comes in here with so much. We looked at her legs. We looked at her legs at the press conference, and they were gargantuan. That power's going to be a real difference maker, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely can be, you know. We look at her and she says she's physically strong. Now, can she transfer that power from her legs to her fists? Now, that is something that we need to see that we don't know yet. Because you can have all the muscle in the world and not know how to use it, you know. So I think that's what we're going to find out tonight.
And her opponent, Daniela. I'm seeing Julie there. Oh, Daniela's in the building as well. Great hair on Daniela. He looks confident. When you were if I was stepping against Julie, I would be petrified, but Daniela looks cool, calm, collected, Wade.
Yeah, listen, first off, I'm back. You know, if y'all saw me, I was over here. I'm back. Yes, she is confident, and I think it's because of the team she trains around. You're talking about Leon Edwards' coaching staff. This is not any kind of recreational kickboxing Billy Tybo gym we're saying here. This is a real camp, and she's been there for a good amount of time now, so no one's intimidating her, Andy. Nobody.
And Senta, you were up close and personal with them yesterday at the weigh-ins. Could you read anything from there? I mean, Julie was confident, but man, Daniela did not take a step back.
That's what I was going to say. Daniela is not going to back down, right? We've seen Julie hit the bag. We didn't see her at the open workout. I was really hoping we get a chance to see something. So there's a bit of mystery there, right? But I like how Daniela has not taken a step back, and she looks, since she's confident, that means she's prepared. That means she had a good camp.
But when we're looking at things to read in these contests, the fact that Julie, she wasn't at the open workouts because she only arrived, I think, on Wednesday from Brazil. Emily, that's a long old flight. Is that enough time really to settle in, to get the body clock okay? Is that going to cause something of a disadvantage to Julie?
I mean, look, if it was a pro boxing fight and it was me, I would not be doing that because, yeah, it can definitely have an effect for sure. But considering she hasn't fought before, she might not know the difference, so she might not be able to feel the difference, so it might not really affect her, but it can definitely be something, you know, possibly gas out a little bit earlier or just feel heavy and flat.
We're talking about tactics. Wade, if you're Daniela, you're at a power disadvantage. What's the approach? What's the tactics?
Well, we just kind of talked about it. You talked about the flight in late. We haven't really said anything about the weight cut, which was a big deal for Julie as well. We were all kind of on pins and needles going, is she going to make it? And she did. But again, all that in that amount of time, I think the game plan is drag her into deep water. See if she carries that power all the way through the rounds. And if she does, then, okay, you proved it to us. But if she doesn't, Daniela's going to capitalize.
And Sente, on the other foot, Julie, we know she's going to have the strength advantage. Skills, we're going to find out. But with perhaps being a little bit tired, having that back foot, how does she approach this contest?
She's got to be patient, right? When you're powerful, if you're too aggressive, right, you show your cards too soon, especially early, that could be tough. So it's important that she's patient and let the opportunities come.
And Wade, look, you have just come back from backstage. What's the atmosphere down by the locker rooms?
Tense. Very tense. There's a couple people that are kind of laughing, smiling. Kenny looked very relaxed, but especially the girls, because we went to the girls' locker rooms, very tense. Not a lot of talking. Not a lot of moving right now back there, so you can tell they're feeling this moment.
And someone you did run into backstage was Jarvis. And he's going up tonight against someone who has been smiling most of fight week in Tom Zanetti.
Bro, I'm not breaking my back in this gym twice a day, every day, to not come and win this tournament. I'm coming in to win. That's it.
Deji, do your best. Jarvis, a man who has been showing his mettle in the Mayweather gym.
I hope I get Tom Zanetti.
Oh my!
Zanetti! I am fighting like a dog, so you better be prepared. Ready for anyone. I've been preparing. Doesn't matter who's in front of me. Nothing else matters except from winning. I'm just going to try to kill anyone that's in the ring with me. I want to hurt them as much as I can.
No games being played here, and you can tell Tom's ready to go as well.
This is a very good fight. This could end up being one of the fight of the night. Because Tom don't quit and Jarvis don't quit.
When fight night comes, they can be like, oh shit, he's the real deal, he's not fucking around.
Gotta get himself out of that corner.
Jarvis, a competitor who really lit up the internet several months ago when footage of him came out sparring Floyd Mayweather. And one of the most interesting things about that was people who didn't know who Jarvis was, or even that it was him at that point, thought, oh, it's a professional boxer, boxing Floyd Mayweather. And Wade, you've been around him for a while. What's the evolution of Jarvis been like?
I mean, we've had 18 months since we've seen Jarvis in the ring last, right? We've seen him in spars in the ring, but not in front of people. And even in that fight, his first one, knocked the guy out cold, stood over him, you know, the whole thing. But it wasn't a skillful match. We wanted to see him grow as a boxer, and he took that challenge by going to Floyd Mayweather's gym. He just walked in, hey, I'm not a pro, but I'm gonna try it. And now he's sparring Floyd, not once, but twice, once off camera. And he's having some success in that gym. He's growing, he's being thrown in the fire, and I think we're gonna see tonight, it's gonna make a diamond.
And Ebby, when a fighter who is a novice decides to step into a gym the caliber of the Mayweather gym and really entrench himself in the sport, what does that mean about them?
Well, it just shows, I suppose, that he's serious and that, you know, realistically, it's like what you surround yourself with. I think that's really, really important in fight game. You know, you surround yourself with winners, with champions. You're going to adapt. You're going to, like, adopt those mindsets, adopt that training, adopt that energy. So I think it was a really, really good move, and it just shows, yeah, that he's serious. And if he's to be still staying there, then they must take him pretty seriously as well.
Yeah, just to be accepted in that gym. But look, his opponent tonight is almost the opposite. He's a born fighter. You know, he's had one fight before. He has started to train now, but he's not been entrenched in this sport. And we see Tom Zanetti coming in tonight. And look, he arrived at Fight Week all smiles, but there have been moments over the last few days which Tom Zanetti has kind of lost his cool. There was a face-to-face interview we did a couple of days ago. Sensei, you held that, and tensions, man, they boiled over nearly.
Yeah, the tension's high. Tom it doesn't take him a lot to get going, right? Some guys, they start slow, right? You know what I mean? They're moving, they start slow. They need to get hit a couple times to get into a match. As soon as you look at Tom sideways, he's switched on. He's ready to throw hooks and duck and bob and weave, like, immediately. So, like, that's a fight you do not want to miss. Don't go to the bathroom, don't take a break, don't do nothing. Make sure you catch that first round.
Wait, Tom's first fight, he didn't win it, but man, he was going up against a much highly more skilled competitor in Slim. But man, he showed he's got a chin. He shows he's got a fighting spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was doing things to Slim that not other guys were able to do. He was getting some respect from Slim. Not many guys can do that. He's one of the better guys in our scene. But Tom walked into that ring, said, I don't care what your record is. I don't care how much you've trained. You got to fight me still. And they did. For 4 or 5 rounds, they went at it. And Tom was there for the entire bit of it. He's going to do the same thing tonight.
And the scary thing about Tom is he has been training. He has been committed to this. He's got a lot going on in his life, but he said to us, no, I'm all in on this. And look, Sensei, what can we expect from that contest? It's a real clash of styles, let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Tom told us that he did 96 shows, I think, last year.
Crazy.
Insane. But this camp around, he took some time off from work, and was dedicated more to practicing. So I hope to see some more technique, right? But again, it could just be something where the first 10 seconds in, and Tom's not going to let up until Jarvis makes him. So it's going to be a good fight.
Well, I don't know if you've seen that ring, boys, but it is tiny. It is tiny.
You wanted for that one?
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
oh yes.
yeah.
There's no room to move around, let alone think about trying to start off slow. It is from the go, and we're gonna see who's gonna throw down and win this.
That ring, I'm gonna rename it the pressure cooker, because that's what it's gonna be, pressure on pressure. But let's talk about our next contest, and it's one you're very invested in. In fact, you're gonna be in the corner for this one. It's Elle Brooke versus Miss Danielka.
Elle Brooke.
Oh! We got Ola! Oh, here we go.
You're beautiful, but I wouldn't mind smashing your face in. I fought AJ Bunker on Kingpyn. And then I had another fight with Faith Ordway on Misfits. Faith, I smashed her up. I want to prove to everyone that I am the best pound-for-pound female influencer boxer.
You have the same view like in films.
And let's make a movie!
I'm not scared. I love a challenge. I trust myself. I find her so unintimidating, and I think she's just trying so hard. She doesn't actually want to fight. I pity her. I don't care what people say, because after this tournament, I can prove to everyone that I am the best of the best. I'm going to be the most cocky motherfucker in the world.
That is a classic Elle Brooke finish to that package. You've been with Elle almost since day one on her boxing journey. Let's just talk about the growth and the evolution of Elle.
Honestly, it's incredible. I haven't seen that kind of speed of learning myself in the boxing gyms. I've boxed people that have had way more experience than her and are not as good as her. So I mean, she's done so well in the time limit. So looking forward to seeing if she can bring it all and what she's been doing in the ring tonight.
And let's be honest, this is only her third fight. You know, she's developing with each and every one, and we saw Elle at the open workouts this week, and I think a lot of people's eyes were opened. The skills continue to develop. What do you think we're going to see different from Elle in this contest to her last?
I think you're going to see her be a little bit more composed. I think when she sees that she hurts her, she might be a little bit more composed and picking her shots a little bit better. She's fighting. Oh, the last girl she fought was really tall as well, so I think we might see more body shots. But I still think she's going to go in there and she's going to go out hard because that's what the plan is. You know, the girl's so tall, so she needs to sit on her chest and dig in. But a bit more head movement, maybe a bit more defense on the way in rather than not getting hit while she's hitting. I think that's something that we do want to see.
One thing we've said about Elle is, you know, she has got the most experience potentially from what we've seen, the best boxing skills in this tournament thus far. But she's one of the smallest competitors. She's undersized for this tournament, let's be completely honest. What challenges does Ola bring in terms of that height? How difficult is it to fight someone that much taller than you?
Yeah, well, it might be hard for Elle to like hit her in the head because she's so tall, you know. So Elle's got to make sure she doesn't overreach and she doesn't fall into her shots and fall into punches, you know, and lose her feet because she's reaching. But that ring being so small is really an advantage, and I think you know, with Ola being so tall, she's going to have nowhere to run and it's going to be finding it really, really hard. Like, honestly, yeah.
I can see how excited you are.
I'm trying not to be biased. Guys, I'm not judging anyways. I'm actually in there, like, cornering. So I honestly, like, doesn't really matter if I am a bit biased towards her, but it's true. I'd be surprised to see if Danica has anything that can keep Elle at bay.
Well, we saw Elle earlier tonight in the ring. She looked very calm, collected. Now let's check in with Lauren Alexis, who I think is back with Elle now.
Elle, ahead of a fight, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've not been here too long, but you know, it's a small ring, so that's always a good start. And yeah, I'm feeling optimistic. Just met the officials; they seem like nice guys. So yeah, it's good.
Nice, nice. Now, what's your predictions?
I will get her within the first 2 rounds.
Nice, nice. Now, except for your fight, who are you looking forward to? You got your sister fighting tonight. You excited?
Yeah, my sister, Jarvis and Zanetti, I'm gassed for, and obviously the main event. I think all of them are great fights. I don't think there's a fight that I'm not looking forward to, or like a mid-fight that will top tier.
And do you know how long you've got until your fight? What are you doing now to relax, prepare?
Eating sweets, yeah, I don't know. got my whole team and my family with me, so just chilling and keeping calm before the storm.
Nice. Well, we're very excited to see you in the ring, and good luck. You got this.
Thank you.
We are now in the middle of it. Sensei, I undid my suit for a reason. I'm hitting the ropes, buddy. Hey! Whee! But bro, honestly, we're here in the middle of where the action's gonna take place. You go in that corner. We're here, right? We're coming out of these stools. You're looking across from your opponent. What are you seeing, man?
I'm looking for any doubt in the eyes. I'm looking if he's breathing heavy, right? The mentality, right? I want to stare and get my focus. I don't want to be distracted by the lights, by the people.
Right.
It's just me and you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Me and you,
Speaking
nobody
of,
else.
Ding, ding, there goes the bell. Let's talk about our main event. These two are going to meet in the center for the second time. Austin and Gibb, we all know the backstory. We all know what happened the last time. What's different this time?
Man, Austin, the dude's been locked in, right? He hasn't been, you don't see the machismo, you don't see the talking, you don't see the swag. We see just laser focus and not a lot of words. That means he's just focused on training and boxing. We know his camp's been different, right?
Facts.
So we've been hearing that. So I expect to see a much better boxer, not a guy who's just looking for the highlight,
show me. You be Austin. You show me, man.
I expect to see.
Southpaw up, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, southpaw. That's right. That's right. Moving, patient, drawing out.
But you know
Gibb
is here,
circling, moving,
he's here,
moving, drawing out, moving, circling.
And
I expect him to see as soon as he commits, counter punches fly, boom, here, that lead right hand that we like, that Austin loves. So I expect to see him to be a lot more patient and not be overconfident and think that he's going to go out there and just start him right away. He made that mistake last time.
Now, outside of that fight, let's go on the other side. Let's talk about the women.
Yeah.
A lot we don't know about a lot of the fighters, but we know somebody like Elle Brooke, right? Dan Yelka, still new to us, but what do you expect out of Elle, kind of a lot of pressure here for her because everyone knows she's the most experienced. What do you expect when she steps in?
Well, if we're going based off the open workout, right? She was next to us.
Yeah.
When she saw Ola, when she was watching Ola, right?
Yeah.
Ola started hitting the pads, and Elle was like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Like she was excited, and it's
Ready
not
to
just
go.
like that fake excitement. Like, nah, I can take them. She was really excited, so I feel like she's gonna come out here and just try to bully Ola, and we'll see what Ola does. But that's gonna be her approach.
Elle said, "I will give you not let's bet, not let's hey brother, shake my hand there. We got to bet. No, I will give you $10,000 if you make it around 2." Ola said, "Listen, I don't need your money, but I think this is the epitome of what we're seeing in the entire tournament. Main event fights all throughout the night, but whenever they step in here, it's go time."
Whindersson Nunes. Indeed, it is a question mark. It's Felipe and Whindersson Nunes.
I saw this guy on a workout, and I think that he's a little bit overhyped. I think that he got no heart to fight. He's boring as fuck.
O esporte salvou minha vida, viado. Eu tô aqui para me desafiar. E então eu espero me provar no boxe. Felipe, eu espero que você tenha treinado muito, que você bata como você fala. Mas se você não treinou e só fala, você vai para o hospital.
I think Wayne and Sente have got that boxer ring confused with a WWE ring, but nonetheless, hey, look, this fight is one that Whindersson Nunes doesn't need to be in. Let's be completely honest. There is no one in this tournament who wants it more than Nunes, but perhaps no one who needs to be here less. He's got close to 60 million followers on Instagram alone. In Brazil, he is a legitimate superstar. When someone's coming here and doesn't need to be here at all, that's kind of dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it shows that, you know, he has a big desire to be here, you know, like it's in his heart. It's like a passion for him to be here, you know, and I think when someone's passionate, that's mega, you know, he's huge.
He's not here for the money, he just wants to come here and challenge himself, and again, being that superstar, in this tournament situation, you're going to come in and you're fighting 3 times. Imagine the Whindersson who's lost 3 times.
Yeah, you know what, he's like the Kevin Hart of Brazil, you know, so just imagine like Kevin Hart getting in there and like fighting. That's kind of what it's like for Brazil, for Whindersson.
That shows, I think, even more for a man of his status to have to do that, but he's going against someone who's made the walk several times before, albeit in kickboxing and mixed martial arts, in Felipe. Oh, hello, boys.
Hey.
Hello, boys. The Breakdown boys are back with us. How bouncy are the ropes, by the way? We good?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Those things are nice.
You gonna do a moonsault? You got a moonsault?
I was thinking about going cross-body, but he's a little bit too big body for me. I didn't want to go crazy, you know what I mean?
Go clothesline. That's a little simpler.
Easy clothesline.
But the Whindersson Nunes, Felipe fight, I think, again, we talk about Nunes doesn't need to be here. Look how calm he is.
Kick back, relax.
We know that tonight, all of Brazil is watching. An entire nation will be watching this man step in there. And the pressure on his shoulders have to be more than others because of that audience.
If it is, he's not showing it. My man is figure 4'd up, you know what I'm saying? Look at those Jordans, too. Boy, come on now. Looking fly.
Let's talk about his opponent, Felipe, though. He's coming in here, and in the UK, yeah, in Brazil, he's not known. He's a star in Poland, but not here. Can you imagine the news websites tomorrow if Felipe comes in here and knocks out a superstar in Nunes?
Heroes welcome, is all I'm going to say. Comes back to Poland, the Flaves or Wagman. Everything that you want to say about how big of a star Whindersson Nunes is, with a win versus Whindersson Nunes, he takes over the entire country. He's Poland's #1 man.
This could be a life-changing moment. Let's not downplay this. If Felipe does the deed tonight, his entire career has changed. Pressure on his shoulders as well.
Oh yeah, never buy a drink again, but he also has nothing to lose, right? You got a man with nothing to lose, and that's dangerous. This is we see a lot of guys in the gym, right? You know this. A lot of people in the gym are good at sparring, but not good on the fight, because sometimes when you get into the bright lights, you got a lot to lose. It can get embarrassing, right? You don't want to mess up. All that goes into your head. But right, Felipe got nothing to lose. He's gonna go right in there. I expect him to be at his best.
Well, that matchup's gonna be fantastic. And look, final word from you on this, Debbie. Which of those fighters do you give the advantage to? The one with no pressure or the one with a whole ton on their shoulders in Nunes?
You know, I would say no pressure. When you got no pressure, I mean, but then pressure makes diamonds, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
It depends on how you can handle handle the pressure. You know, you either crumble or you turn into a bloody diamond, man. And we're going to find out.
Yeah, that one is one. I think in those first few moments when those guys collide for the first time, we're going to read a lot. And look, if you want to join us tonight, I'm sure you do. We're going to be live on pay-per-view with all these fights that we've been talking about. And here's how to get it.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to Kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
People love a redemption story, right? But now that he's facing me, his peak. Austin McBroom.
The thing is, he just hasn't really seen who I am, which is a good thing. He saw an ill, in my deathbed, Austin McBroom.
I could have postponed the fight, but I took an IV to get out there and fight.
He done something illegal. He injected himself before walking out. What else could he have been taking?
He was lucky that time. He won't be lucky again.
This is time to prove yourself, but it's going the exact same route.
I'm a man on a mission. It's as simple as that. I'm a man on a mission, and I'm coming for everybody.
And Eason Gibb versus Austin McBroom. I say this is a fight that needed to be run back.
It could not get any bigger in this high-stakes tournament.
I've been working too hard, too motivated.
I hurt you with every shot.
I wish you the best of luck.
Straight.
I wish you the best of luck.
I hurt you with every shot, bro.
This is one of those fights that should have been in the semifinals, could have been one of the finals, but honestly, we are getting one of the best fights that we could have asked for from this tournament right away.
Every day, got something to prove every day.
When I beat McBroom, I'm focused to the end.
Redemption or repeat, we're gonna find out. This is the contest that lit up the internet several weeks ago at the Kingpyn launch party. We wanted to see this rematch. This is what, but we thought maybe it would be a semi-final, would be a final, but no, we've got this tonight. Wait, let's talk first of all about the significance of this contest for the scene.
It's massive. I mean, there's no other rematch outside of maybe the one that kicked this thing off with KSI and Logan that gives that big fight feel like this one does. These two know what each other brings. They know what time it is. They've talked and talked and talked. Excuse, not excuse. I put you down. I put you down. It's all done now, Andy. Now they get to go and show everyone who was really right, because both guys know the answer. They know. We don't, but they know because they've been in there. We're going to have to find out what it is.
Ebony, Austin said he was sick before that first fight. If he was, we're going to see a very different Austin McBroom here tonight. Do we think that that's going to be something that Anderson Gibb cannot handle?
Well, he did get dropped in the first round as well, you know, so maybe, you know, if he's on point, he might do it more. Like, you know, you got to be careful that Gibb doesn't underestimate him either, you know, because he's comparing him to that guy. But, you know, he's going to come in, this is another fight after that. He's learned from that. He's been in the gym training. So, you know, he might come in a whole different fighter. Who knows?
And this is the look. We've seen the shape Gibbs in. We've seen the motivation in his eyes. McBroom's been very subdued. Do we think he's nervous or do we think he's focused?
I've been saying this the entire time. I think he's super focused. We got a completely different personality. He got humbled that night. So everything has been different for him, right? The camp has been different, talking to his coach, right? The camp, the training, the dedication. He didn't have a nutritionist. He didn't have an S&C. This time, he's got all of that, right? So he's putting all the money, all the energy, all the time this time, and that's why he's a lot different. You don't hear the talking that much. He just wants to get back out there and let his hands do the talking.
On the counterpoint, Gibb has been doing the talking. He's been very vocal about this. You know, when you ask who his top fighters in this tournament are, he ranked himself 1 through 8.
It's him and seven different other ways of him.
Yeah,
that's it.
This is where this man's head is at. Do we think he can deliver?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I think he can deliver because he has delivered in big pressure moments before. Listen, he went on to Austin's promotion in the main event and did that to that man. That was pressure filled. He did that again after losing to Jake Paul, coming back and doing what he did to Taylor Holder. That was pressure. This one, it goes to the next level, but he's found it, and every single time he stepped in, he has delivered.
Man, that contest is going to end our night here tonight, the OVO Wembley Arena. And that's our tournament. We've gone through all of our tournament contests now. Can't wait for those. But also, there's a special wild card contest. Only 2 weeks for these competitors to prepare. Ed Matthews versus Blueface. And look, this got heated all week. But let's talk about Blueface first and foremost. A superstar in his own right, but someone who also has shown some quite good boxing acumen this week.
Yeah, you know, to be fair, like when I saw him in the ring, he looked good, looked sharp, fast. He has good, good balance. You know, he looks like an athlete.
Yeah, we were impressed with him at the open workouts. And look, Sensei Ed Matthews, 2 weeks' notice. How hard has he been training? How ready is he? It seems, from his point of view, it's a first-round knockout and nothing. Is this a dangerous night for Ed Matthews?
Yeah, he seems like he's betting on that. He's been walking around like a pit bull all week, right? Head down, chin down, eyes forward, while Blueface has been all like swagged out, cool, calming.
Baby.
Literally, talk to. Ooh, wait with the voice though. Okay, save that for the show. Though. You need to save the voice. But he's got to be careful. He's been saying the first round knockout. So if he comes out and just uses all that energy early, and Blueface just kind of hangs out, weathers the storm.
He's gonna blow his load too early.
That's right.
Yeah. And let's not forget, look, both these competitors, particularly Blueface, has talked about going into the tournament.
Right.
If something were to happen to one, could you imagine if it's Blueface or Ed stepped in this tournament? That would be crazy.
No, it'll be absolutely insane. And I think this is what Blueface wanted out of this, because he didn't sign to, let's be honest, he didn't sign to fight Ed Matthews. He signed to fight for all these people to see what he's been working on. He's fallen out of 2 or 3 fights, not gotten an opportunity to show you guys, the people at home, what he can do. He's going to do that tonight. And again, God forbid, something must happen to one of our fighters. He's going to come in, potentially, and show out.
Well, look, we are so excited. The doors have now opened here at the OVO Wembley Arena. All of the fighters are now in the building. All the fights are getting set. Please do join us here tonight. You can join us on pay-per-view, Kingpyn.tv for all the action. There's a watch party as well with Harry Pinero and Philly going on. We're going to join you across on the pay-per-view in just a few seconds' time. If you haven't bought it yet, go and get it. See you on Kingpyn. High stakes.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to Kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. Guess you'll find out.
Amber O'Donnell, Barbie, Brittany Chance, Daniela Hensley, Julie Poca, Miss Danielka. Kingpyn. My mate, Nate. Tom Zanetti. Jarvis. Wynderson Nunes. Philly Pack. And Eason Gibb. Austin McBroom. And our non-tournament fights, Ed Matthews versus Lou Face. This is Kingpyn boxing. This is high stakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oval Arena in Wembley.
Wow, wow. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen the start of a boxing show quite like that. I've been getting excited all week, because I'm sure you have, but that,
goosebumps.
Oh my God, welcome to everyone watching. Here we are on the Kingpyn High Stakes pay-per-view. I'm Andy Shepherd, great to be with you. We got the IBF Bantamweight Champion of the world, the blonde bomber, Emily Bridges, and hey, for the breakdown boys, we've got Sensei, we've got Wade Plum. You guys looking sharp. Sensei, have you just done a quick costume change?
I think so. I got one more piece to put on, but we're going to see how it feels.
We've got Smart Cash on the pre-show to upping the levels here on the main show. Look, guys, the doors are open. The arena here is filling up. And firstly, I noticed the roar for Wynderson Nunes and Julie Parker. Wait, there are so many Brazilians in here tonight.
It's crazy. You think, you hear Gibb and that massive pop would come, or maybe some of the girls from the UK, but those two set this arena on fire. The roof almost came off the damn place, Andy.
And look, we talked about them potentially being, not getting booed, but not getting the adoration because they're not at home. And I know you speak Portuguese. I think you'll be hearing a lot of cheers. How much will that only drive those two Brazilians on tonight?
Oh, well, it's huge. When you're fighting in another country and you have that home support, it's mega. That's what I feel like when I'm fighting here in the UK. There's so many Brazilians in London and in the UK, so they're probably all showing up for him.
Well, this is the high-stakes tournament. We're here tonight for the quarterfinals, but they're going to move on to the semi-finals in Dublin, and we're wrapping out the summer in August, right back here in London for the finals. All the fighters that you see tonight in this tournament are going to compete 3 times. By the end of this, we're going to be able to rank them from 1 to 8. And look, Wade, you are entrenched in this scene. This really is the politics have gone. There's no ducking, there's no hiding. We're going to find out who the baddest is, aren't we?
Absolutely. There's no way around it. You're going to find matchups that produce the best in the scene, men's and women's, and because it's iron sharpening iron. Every win puts you closer to the top, but it gives you a tougher opponent along the way.
And essentially, we've now got a whole summer to enjoy these 3 incredible events. The stories that are going to come out of this, and particularly in the women's division, in the women's tournament, we're going to make some superstars.
That's the part I'm excited about most tonight, right? Typically, fight night, the questions are about who's going to win, who's better. But as soon as somebody wins, we immediately get to think about and talk about and create those storylines for the upcoming fights.
Yeah, look, we're going to look at the tournament structure in just a moment, but fighters will be progressing through. And as you said, the exciting thing is that you know this. When you finish a fight, you're like, okay, well, now I've got a few months to figure out what's next. How helpful is it for these competitors to know tonight potentially who they're facing in a few weeks' time?
Well, I think it's good and bad. I mean, they're going to have something to focus on. They're going to know exactly from now who they're going to focus on, what they need to get back in the gym to work on. They're going to, like, especially with the girls, we haven't seen them fight before. So to be able to see them, know what we can work on, what we can, like a game plan, I think that's really, really good.
And potentially with these girls as well, apart from Elle, who you're going to be in her corner tonight, Elle Brooke, none of these women have competed in the boxing before, so we're going to see a real development of skills, aren't we, over the next couple of months?
Oh, definitely. The first fight's always, like it's very different. Your first fight's always very different, so I would like to see them progress over the next 2 fights, or 3 fights, and I'm sure we'll see some really good girls at the end.
And Wade, how do you think the fighters manage themselves over this summer period? Again, quick turnaround. There'll be a lot of stresses on the body.
Yeah, listen, obviously we talked about it earlier. You want to get in, get out. You're not paid for your time in there, right? So you want to make sure if you're going to end this thing quick, it's rest and recovery right away, right? You have to get back in the gym, but you got to do it smart. You can't overtrain, because if you do, you'll take yourself out of the tournament without even getting back in the ring.
Buddy Johnson just getting the crowd warmed up there. We're a minute away from our first contest. Look, Sensei, what the fight's feeling right now? You've been in their situation before.
Yeah. It's just, you're trying to calm the belly, calm the nerves, stay focused on the task at hand. You got to try to ignore everything else, and especially us influencers, there's people coming in and out, your phone's going off the hook, you know, people are really watching, right? It's not just your family at home or just like your team or just like your local community. We're talking about thousands and millions of fans watching, so you got to really hone in and get that tunnel vision going.
We'll talk about how this tournament works. Let's take a look at how this tournament is structured. So here we go. Tonight, this is the women's fight. We got Emily Brooke versus Amber O'Donnell. That's going to kick off tonight. We then move on to Barbie and Whitney Johns. That is going to be an absolute banger. We got Daniela Helmsley versus, I think, our fan favorite tonight in Julie Pocker, and then Elle Brooke versus Miss Danielle. Do you see how the tournament unfolds there? So many different permutations. And look, Wade, when you're looking at that, who stands out for you as a potential favorite?
I mean, listen, the first two that jump off the page because of the competitive nature of the fights are Barbie, Whitney Johns, and Daniela versus Jilly. The winners of those two are going to go in and have another fight that's going to be even tougher, so it's going to be the hardest for them to get to that final. Whereas, again, at least from what we know, Elle and Emily might have some easier roads.
Kenny, well, you talk about Elle. I mean, if Elle moves forward, as this structure currently stands, let's just imagine when Julie Pocker goes